a reason, it is totally fine if you gotta go do your own thing. I totally get it. You know, maybe you gotta eat, maybe you gotta take a shower, maybe you gotta go get some food, whatever it is. Please don't feel obligated to stay for any reason whatsoever. But any second I get longer, appreciate it. You say you're playing zombies? That sounds very sick. I need to get into some PvE stuff. What was the server? I know it's Taco would be interested. Taco's been very into PvE lately on Arma Reforger. Driving was hilarious. Oh, I know. Music. That's legitimately actually one of the best moments ever. Thank you so much. Please don't feel obligated, Muffin Man, but thank you so much for swinging on through. Zombies went crazy. It sounds like it was really fun. Canadian, you know what? That may be the one. Or like South Park, you sit on the toilet backwards. That's where you put your chocolate milk. I'd plans. No, I made you cancel. Oh God. Well, okay. I guess I gotta do something really cool for you then, Muffin Man. I'll have to do a landing for you at least. It'll be an honor, Muffin Man. Watch it will crash. I like flying the helicopter a lot in King of the Hill. This is like my favorite game mode, favorite server in Arma, and might be like one of my favorite. Period. There's ads. You shouldn't have gotten any. Okay. So in the King of the Hill game mode, they track your stats. I currently have 20. I think I just checked before the stream. 20,000. It was like and 20,062 or something like that, or 692, I believe. There we go. You got clips galore? Hell yes. Hell yes. I have a Discord. Anyone's welcome to join. I would always enjoy seeing clips. There's a clips channel. Aquila, also, please don't feel afraid to join. I have a role that I can give you. Thank you, Canadian. I got the hydrate in 1 sec. I have a role I can give you where you can post on a channel whenever you go live. So if you'd like, just join that Discord. If your name's different for some reason, just hit me up, send me a little message. Drink and fly. God, this is the first landing of the day. I gotta do everything. Oh my god. We're gonna lose the rotor. Okay. I had people, but somehow I'm the only one that died? Whatever. That was not a crash. No. Look. It was lightning. What were you saying? Hydrate. Hello there, Husky. Let me fix the sound redeem, because for whatever reason, the first time, it doesn't sometimes always work. But hey, if you all play Arma, what servers do you normally play? What's your normal server go to? What do you all play? WCS people? I know a lot of Arma 3 people really like, God damn it, Taco, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Luke. I am your father. Thank you, buddy. Doo-doo-doo. Freaking degenerates. They literally were like, I will pay for specifically you to wear these. You should play with Grease Wizard. Nice. WCS AAS servers and WCS Conquest. Copy. I like the AAS servers the most. I almost want to say ass, and I'm not saying that they're ass. I just like my instinct is not, you know what I mean. But I think my dilemma or issue is that even on those servers, it's like sometimes really hard to transport people. This is just Omega streamlined compared to everything else that I've tried to experience. Mess around with your server during the week. That's very cool. What kind of, is it like a PvE server normally? They want to capture the bases. Copy. The Duck Bros PvE server. Okay. One of these days, Taco, maybe I'll be playing some Duck Bro. I don't know if, do you even fly choppers in that, or is it just being on the ground and fighting? It's only PvE for now. Okay. Almost. We gotta get McDonald's on the way. Oh, we gotta get McDonald's. What kind of Sunday? Oh yeah, baby. That's what I like. But don't they give you like peanuts or something? They're on some of the peanuts. Oh yeah, baby. Dude, honestly though, just the classic cone's really good. No lie. Burger King oddly has really good ice cream. Good luck. Bring back ice cream for me. Do do do. You fly heli, sometimes wolf has AI on cracked. Okay. Interesting. And hey, no worries, please, Kilo. I understand you gotta do your own thing. Like I said, you rate for a reason. Please don't feel obligated to stay. Hershey pie from Burger King. It's not that bad. The only problem is like the thing's overpriced. There's one time Burger King had to wait forever for something, so to compensate, they gave me one of the pies for free. And I was like, this is worth for free, 100%. Worth like now, it's like what, $4, $5? I was like, no, dude, it's insane. Dude, at the tree, it's fine. Back to base. I think the thing for me, it's like for desserts from fast food ish like places, it's definitely Burger King. Oddly, is like good. Everything else at Burger King is meh. $2.99. I mean, it might be more like that. Straight up, I'm not gonna lie to you, Shake Shack. I don't think I've been to Burger King. I don't think I've been. I think my thing is I've been usually a cheapo, and if I get any fast food, it would be being a cheapskate like McDonald's or something. Arma 3 is very hard compared to Arma Reforger, Leia. You may like Arma Reforger more. So it may be easier to try to play some Reforger. You're an old fat kid. Hey, it's fine. Hey, it's fine, Shake Shack. I mean, dog, your name's Shake Shack. Come on.
Get to the chopper!
Come on. Hey, it's all good though. Thank you so much. What the hell? New Marvel. Follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to Flight School. I appreciate y'all. Again, thank you so much, Canadian. Thank you, Buffett Man. Thank you, Shake Shack, for the follows. And thank you, Kilo, again, for rating on through. I teach communication courses for a living. I had to literally teach them this morning. So, just simple stuff. Just COM 100, COM 206, which is public speaking. But I fell in love with flying an Arma in March of this year. So not last year, this year. And since then, I've put in nothing crazy, like 420-ish hours or maybe 450-ish hours. Some people are way more than I am, but for me, it's just like something about they're brutally shooting constantly. Something about the flying in this game is just so different and interesting compared to a lot of other games. As the Hipfire Baby. Where'd this guy go? Is he still in here? I like this song a lot, Leia. Who can it be now? What's up, Andrew? How's it going? What you up to? Question of the day. If anyone wants to answer, you don't have to. No obligation. In your opinion, what future invention will change the world of gaming forever? I know Work has some good songs. Who can it be? Most people only know isn't their song 500 Miles? Is that their super popular one? Or am I misremembering? King of the Hill, Little Bird feels more heavy? Yeah. So the King of the Hill, Little Bird, is a hair heavier than most of the birds. I'm pretty sure they did it for balancing purposes. So it's like 70% the speed. Down under. Oh, okay, that's their one. It's 70-ish% the speed of the normal Little Bird. Which kind of is a little throw off sometimes, but it just makes it kind of technically feel quote unquote heavier. Good to see you, Robo. How you doing, dog? Java. Now. This song's so good. Did you drop I didn't even check really. My voice mod mic should be working, right? Testing. Hello, new marble. Flying's going well. Oh god. Just started, but it's good. I normally don't play late at night, but my wife's out of country, so I am a degenerate for a little bit. I don't like it that heavy and the Huey feels different. I feel like Andrew. My problem is, Andrew, with other game modes is that King of the Hill is such a dopamine machine compared to the other maps. Like,
now
to
you
get,
listen to me, mister.
You listen to me, mister.
I work for a living.
God,
and I mean real work,
finish.
not writing down gobbledygook. I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Now you listen here, Andrew. I'll tell you what. The thing that I really like about King of the Hill is that I basically get streamlined action constantly, 24/7. Unlike some of these other servers, I'll spend 20 actual minutes waiting for people to get in the chopper. Meanwhile, this one, 2 minutes max. Last time your wife and kids were gone, he did an 18-hour stream. You know. You know. You know. Damn it. Exactly, Brian. Mom's not home to say no. No. The real thing is my wife and I hang out at night, so time zones are whack. She's 15 hours ahead of time. But she's spending time with family for a short period of time, so there's no reason for us to talk and, waste her limited time at home. I'm better. Okay. Pickup time. Yup, that's what happens when you're in Taiwan in the US. It's a very big time difference. Very, very big time difference. Get used to it. Basically, it's like early morning or late afternoons are like the times that align the most. Oh, get to the job. Align the most consistently. It's like early in the morning, she's going to sleep, and then later in the afternoon, waking up. And the sleep schedule's all whack and messed up, then like obviously the times align more. Yeah. 7 hours could be rough in other situations, though. I don't know. I think all of it's, a little different. Mouthwashing OST? Okay. 10-4. Put back the original flight models would be more amazing. Yeah, I got you, Andrew. I mean, I don't know why or if people would not be opposed to it. I mean, people could. Thing is technically they're open to feedback and changing whatever. So people put feedback and they were down for it, then technically there's no reason why it couldn't happen. Welfare. My wife. Bye-bye. Good luck. But yeah, I think the thing that's I'm jealous of is she was going to a wedding for a cousin, and it was a super wedding, basically. So like in Taiwan or like I think Japan will do this too, and other countries in Asia, but China and Taiwan, these are big deals in terms of having like these mega weddings where there'll be like 12-course meals and it's all like really top-notch stuff, and there's like hundreds of people at the wedding, like 300 plus. Welfare, you're too funny, dude. Welfare hour, how did the streams for finish out? I think the thing is too, Andrew, is like it's probably for balancing because if the little birds were super fast and maybe it's just too tough. I don't know. I wasn't here pre, so I don't know what the world looked like before. At on YouTube asks, what's the name of the server? I'm playing on the King of the Hill servers. If you search King of the Hill or just King of the, generally pops up. I'll be honest with you, it's usually 1 to 2 servers that's filled, and by filled, it's 102 people total. For me, though, I don't care. As long as the server is filled or partially filled, I have fun. The King of the Hill is one of the few servers, too, that actually tracks your progress. So when you rank up and level up, it stays. So you don't have to do it again. Once you get to level 15, then you unlock the Little Bird helicopter, and you never have to unlock it ever again. So unlike most other popular servers like Conflict, most Conflict servers, they basically make it so you have to grind up and rank up. I'll go in blue again. They make it so you have to grind up and rank up, and then once the server dies, your progress wipes. So the reason why that sucks, I've been obsessed with this song lately too. The reason why that sucks is because, for me at least, it's like I don't always have the time to just constantly grind for like an app. Like, if you're really fast, you can do logistics and stuff, and you can probably pull it off in like 20 minutes to 30 minutes where you can get a rank high enough to at least get a chopper to start flying and doing stuff. But the problem is like, I don't, you may not always have that time. And sometimes if the game goes poorly or bad, it can take way longer than that. Like, we're talking, it could legitimately be an hour plus to be able to get to a rank to just start flying, depending on how the game plays out. So it's just totally different world. Totally different world. I like the ability to load into a server, be the rank that I am, which is now 75, and just instantly keep going. Like, boom, I can do exactly what I want. And for people that play on the ground, a lot of people like the King of the Hill servers because of that. Again, fast consistency. You know, I think the cool thing about Conflict servers is that you have way more investment. You're putting way more time into these servers. So it's like you probably feel more invested in terms of like, oh, my character's been alive for like 40 minutes and I've been pushing and I've been doing all these things. Well, on the flip. Well, thank you. I will do my best to do good landings for you, soldier. Oh, almost died there. Hey, we're good though. I almost hit the rotor too bad. We're good. Woo! Does it have time stream super late? Listen here, bud. Sometimes like the times align. Just depends. But so the problem with like the conflicts, like cool, they have all this time investment, which can be awesome. Because at the you get to see the result of these things. But for me, it's like sometimes it could just be a little dry and stale. And the problem is like I'm not on the ground. I'm not the one like on the floor doing things like others are. So the dilemma is that I'm usually just putting people into the destination that they want to go. So then they go off on their little adventure. And for me, it's like I have to just keep hunting for people that want to go somewhere. AAS servers, I think, which stands for Advanced Attack and Secure, are faster for sure, but they're definitely nowhere near still the speed I'm looking for. And for whatever reason, still, which is weird to me out, I don't get it, is that some people just don't want a transport pilot, even on those. And to me, I feel like this is the place where you should want them. It's like there's two objectives, and if I can drop off a squad behind the lines or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that would be useful. Who knows, though? Who knows? Get to the chopper. The attack heli spawns for free now. Okay, word. Sounds good. Okie dokie. I think I wait for these two people and then we'll go. Get to the chopper. Taco, I think you're going to sleep. One of these days, maybe I'll finish mouthwashing. Get to the chopper. Alright. One. I'm not moving. Get in the chopper. Let's go. Let's go. No go with the double song. Request a room. I think I'm full, maybe? Or maybe. No, I got 2 spots. I'll wait for you. Which one? Sorry? Happy. So, you say you want to go into that tower, or you're saying just caution? And 4, just checking. I'm doing my best to get down. Oh lord, we lost the rotor. What the hell just happened? Somehow one guy lived and a bunch of other people died. I lost my rotor mid-spin, that sucks. That really sucks. I got our approach from the far right. Looks like the left side is being guarded. It's taking forever. Better go kick it. Hell yeah, Taco. Good night. Sleep well, dude. Sleep well, dude. Wonder, I'm looking forward. 8 more days, dog. 8 more days until we play. Ready? Are you ready? You ready? Because I know I am. I'm ready to rumble. I'm ready to rumble. Looking forward to it. Said it before, but if you all haven't, please follow Dust Wonder Cats. Hardcore Hitman Extraordinaire. And also, I got some more people. You know what? We could do the MSO. Make sure I hit all the folks. Got Wonder. Goku hasn't been streamed for a little bit. So maybe. You cut that with the rotors? I'm sorry I missed that. Welfare, my bad. We got Welfare. We got a Brian. Sorry. This whole thing doesn't want to stand on the floor. Kilo rated. Just gotta make sure we get Kilo. There was a bunny who swung through. There was an amigo. Make sure y'all say hi to those people, please. Please. Okay, my friends, let's go. We're gonna hug the far right this time. My general approach is anytime I get downed in a certain direction, I'm not going that way. Usually test out with like hard right, hard lefts, and then sometimes swap it up. Like super loops, looping in really hard from a really far angle. That's always another option, actually. Bad, dude. Go. Oh, of course, Wonder. You got a Tuesday stream coming on up, Wonder, which means you got Resident Evil 2, right, tomorrow. I'm contemplating doing a double Boulder Gate feature this week. Thinking of doing an extra long one tomorrow. And and then doing another one on Thursday like normal. Of course, welfare. And Robo, no, I forgot! No! I thought I scrolled back and did all the peoples. I am blind. Yeah, Robo's cool cat. Cool dude from Canada, but also has been streaming a bunch of Arma, a bunch of DayZ as well. I know. Goku, that's why you're freaking MVP Pro. That's why you're the pro. Come on. You're to catch those blind mistakes. Sometimes you want to be good, but sometimes you end up making a mistake. Also, Noku, you're still awake, I'm assuming? My god, dude. You're still awake. You have to be. There's no way you've gotten to bed and woken up. I don't think that makes sense, unless you got something going on super early. You're doing stuff? Okay. Okay, fair enough. You diving at all into Helldivers or nah? Oh, I like the lighting changed a little bit. Hey, I'm gonna cut in a little bit sooner. You turn off these name tags to see better. This little thing looks kinda okay. Okay, if I lose the rudder. Good luck. Oh. Haven't touched since Rupture String? That's fair. Yeah, you got that race to focus on too. Super sneaky. Super sneaky, Noku. I have some sneaky plans. Oh, level 76. Whoa! Level 76. I'm curious what the actual total XP of that is. Forgot, I have to buy the frog helmet each life now. Important. It's an important part of King of the Hill now. Team Frogs. Unless they took it away. Funny if they took it away because of performance. It's ridiculously expensive and actually is really bad for you because it just puts these white eyes on your forehead. You know what? Or the frog. All race have sorted? Copy, copy. Okay, you still got super sneaky important stuff. That's fair. What's up, Portly? No, you shut up, Portly. Boys. Godmon. Please. How you doing, Portly? What you up to? Oh god, they're in the house. Ah, I was too close to the convoy. Eh. Push further. Next house is where we're gonna land next time. Enemies are here. Thank you, Noku. What, Noku, you wash it out for yourself? What do you want? What? What did I do wrong? I told you just haven't been streaming lately. If you're streaming lately, I would. That's different. Yeah, I wonder. Fix Stream Deck for a third time? Nice. Stream Deck's OP, dude. Once you start doing some stuff with it, it's like super nice. There's a lot of things that it does for you. Alright. Little extractor. A fast extraction. Don't worry, he just went to a farm. He's on a farm. Playing with puppies and having a good old time. Grand old time. It's never a bad thing that could have possibly happened. Someone's heli that they bought on accident. Does no one have this little bird? Whose little bird is this? Maybe they'll use WCS little birds. I'm almost positive they're a little slower though. I'm pretty sure someone said that, Serge. Maybe that's not right. Maybe not. That's what. I mean, I could. There's a handful of the King of the Hill devs that will swing in and mention stuff, so maybe I could ask them. You do the job. I could also shoot him a PM and find out. What the hell? Portly with the freaking prime? Oh, that's too freaking kind. Thank you so much, Portly. Use that anywhere. Thank you, dog. I appreciate you. I'm doing my best to get even some more emotes, to get some more things. I personally am a little biased. I really like them, the ones currently, but even more. Or cute little eagles. Honestly, the other thing too is like, even though it's like not exactly the cutest of things that you could make, I feel like eagles is unique-ish enough to where it's not really. I haven't seen a lot of other eagle-esque related things. I think it's probably because it's so hard to make cute. Melissa wrote on purpose. Good luck. There we go. I killed the guy? Did Rotor kill him? No way. I'm gonna refuse to believe that. I got a kill. Damn, I should have killed. I got 2 kills? Whoa. Damn. Hey, quick extract. Yeah, Legendary Dream Tears has made some animated ones too, which is insane. Although they also sometimes very shy. Don't want to mention them. Like those are cute. So cute. I love the little attention to detail stuff, just like little pink cheeks, little stuff like that. Stuff like that's great. Love it. Do-do. I re-download K-Dale tonight. Nice, Surge. It's a fun one. Yeah, the Wonder ones are so good. Like for me, the little eye flash. Burn it down. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna say. Let me say burn it down. Do the job up. Let's go. Let's go. We got a war to win. That's so good. So good. What the hell, Portly? That's not allowed to be that good. Excuse me? That's way too good. God damn. God damn. That's a freaking 10. That's a 10. Again, a little attention to detail. Little flames inside. It's too freaking good. Nice. That's so clean. Yeah, a little orange tummy. Like, obviously staring into a fire. It's so good. We're gonna live this landing 100%. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. Oh god. No, they're shooting at me. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, to be fair, it could sometimes be tough to think of a theme. Poorly, though, on the other hand, penguins and like, that's such a no-brainer. Like Wonder, honestly, Wonder, I'm not gonna lie, most of the time when I see human emotes on Twitch, I'm like, eh. I'm usually like never super down, but yours, dude, are freaking tense. I love them. They're all like super awesome. And like I said, I feel none of that when I see your emotes. What's up, Red? How's it going, man? Noku, if you're able, you shout Red. These guys be fair and Radiance Red. Red, I freaking cannot memorize your thing. Chastity Lusod, YouTube, say hello, hello. How are you doing? Question of the day today. Anyone, please feel free to answer. In your opinion, what future invention will change the world of gaming forever? What future invention will change get to the job, the world of gaming forever? Of course, one day. I think really, really good VR. That's probably going to be the big one. That's probably going to be the freaking huge one. Because right now, VR is like almost there, but I think once it gets truly there, VR pods. Are you saying like you literally pop something in your ear level? How would that work? Oh. Pod is in like, okay, like you sit in a little pod. Okay, Da 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 da. Lewis on YouTube said they're convinced, or at least hoping VR becomes more commercial. I feel you, dog. 100% feel you. Like I said, I think the problem is I've been gaming since I was 2 years old. Oh, whoa, that was a big spike of lag or something. That was weird. I've been gaming since I was literally 2 years old, and I get VR sickness. Like, I will get wobbly when I play too long. And I get it. You probably got to get your VR legs or whatever is what they call them. But I don't know. For me, it's just trippy. VR pods like in Wally. Okay. Yeah, that'd be sick. Just sit in a little pod and just have some actual full simulated reality. I mean, also, like, several movies and TV shows have done this. Like the VR room. You know what I mean? It's like you walk in, like, everything is simulated. Usually in those movies or shows. I think, like, the X-Men had one, and the actual 90s X-Men animated TV show. Like, the room could simulate things and you could fight them and they would actually deal damage to you or whatever. Now, obviously, I don't know how the F that would even work. Full body VR. Have you done it, Red? Sometimes it's funny whenever I'm scrolling on my Steam friends list and I see someone, it's like, so and so is playing VR chat with 46 other people. I'm like, what the hell? Get full body VR gear. Wow. What's the trippiest part about it? X-Men Danger Room. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like a danger room, that would be insane. Imagine if you could, like, actually go into a video game world in, like, a danger room scenario. I don't know how. Lewis says AI is going to start taking a role. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, AI in VR is another big step too, because it's like AI in video games, if properly executed, could be really interesting. Possibly in a bad way, possibly in a good way. I don't know. Like, the one thing is, like, AI in most, especially single player video games, are not very smart. So, or, you know, they're coded in a way where they can only go so far. Like, I think it's Prey had pretty smart AI, but they just seemed smart because they had a small little place that they would play in, and they had these, like, simulated things that they would do. While on the other hand, there was, like, the Nemesis system or whatever, but that thing got patented super hard. I remember researching it once, but I honestly don't even remember what made the Nemesis system so good. I just know everyone was pissed that thing got patented. Right, so it used to be part of Hangouts and drinking clubs. Yeah, dude, that's interesting. So, like, wait, was the idea that people would go to, like, a bar in VR and they would just, like, have a bar? I will say like, maybe weird is a strong word. The most unique thing I heard was, like, people in VR apparently do, like, sleeping together stuff. Like, just literally, it's like, oh, you go into the same room to sleep in VR, and, like, people sleep with the headset on. To me, that was, like, very interesting. Ready Player One-y almost. It's like welfare set, exactly. Like, to me, the having the headset on part's, like, the weird part about that. Like, I feel like that would not be comfy. Look, we didn't crash. I don't know. That's just interesting. Socializing, yeah, I get it. Like, VR is like a way to socialize for sure. I can see it. It's not my thing personally. I don't know. When I play video games, I kind of like a topic oriented person where it's like I'm really good at talking about a topic or someone puts me on a topic. Lewis says they already do AI adjacent stuff like No Man's Sky. Yeah, I'm thinking, like you said, right? Lewis also said it's procedurally generated, that in character dialogue. I'd be interested to see AI with, like, smart enemies that you fight. Like, you fight an AI in a video game, get to the chopper, and they get smart. Like they'll start flanking you in smarter ways, or they'll throw grenades to like flush you out. Like basically ways that people play video games. Is like they start doing that really well. That would be probably pretty next level. Carrier Command 2. What made that one cool? Surge. You take over, dog. What'd you say? I think it looks like it's gone, I guess. Well, I'll just stop off over here. Hell yeah. Do-do-do. Pilot an AI operated aircraft carrier in the captain's quarters, so you can also manually control the aircraft too. Wow. I mean, that's where VR is probably going to be really cool, is like having, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's like having, you know, these co-op situations, or like even like silly goofy things like restaurant simulator, like something like that probably would be way more fun in VR. Cinnamon Toast Crunch sugar cookies? Whoa, what the hell? How dare you not share the recipe? Just gonna freaking drop that bomb and literally not even share a recipe? I see how you chose chaos today. You chose to be you chose the chaos route. Oh, is that alley about to flip over? Oh, that's where they spawn looking. I'm gonna knock this tree down. Boom. Just chill here, I guess. Luckily, like I said, compared to other servers, the downtime on these are so minimal. I gotta wait like maybe a minute to 2 max for people to hop in. I'm fine with leaving like 3 to 5. Totally fine with me. Come on, let's go. Bought them in Walmart? Okay. Well, at least good to know, I guess. Good to know. Okay, that's a question that I guess would be an interesting one. What is a type? Why did I lag into the tree? Come on. There we go. That's a question. What's like a crossover, Brown? What are you saying, bud? I don't know what that means, my friend, but I see. 10-4. Thanks, man. Good luck up here. Hopefully we can get up here. Yeah. Welcome back, Husky. Oh no, that guy fell! No! Dude. He just flung off. Woo! Oh, you didn't live long. Well, sadly, that was a short journey. Yeah, what's that one VR game that everyone plays? It's like it's the one where you're just like everyone is super sadistic, I guess is the way to put it. It's like the medieval one. Does it have the sword in its name? No, I'm thinking of a different one. Surge. I'm pretty sure it has the name Sword in it. I want to say like Sword and Stone, but that doesn't sound right. That's why where it's like all the clips and stuff. No, not Beat Saber. That's a very different game. No, it's a medieval one where it's like half of the clips are people like throwing people in the spikes or blade and sorcery. There we go. Yeah, Stone was not right. Yeah, it's that one. That's like the popular one. That's the kind of stuff I'm like, yeah, that's what I knew VR was gonna do. Have you all seen those? Some people have been doing VR Hitman. That actually looks really sick, not gonna lie. VR Hitman looks like it'd be badass.
Oh yeah, that was close. Oh, not today.
Hitman VR looks super clean. Like you can freaking throw stuff with two hands, so you could throw. Oh god. Oh, that guy got an RPG. It's only me though. It's fine. You can like throw things with two hands, which is kind of sick. But yeah, for me, my struggle is like I just don't got the legs. I don't got the VR legs yet. Once I get more of the VR legs, then I'll be good. When I play, I won't get like sick or nauseous after playing for a little bit. I think the other issue too is I gotta wear glasses when I play, because otherwise everything looks fuzzy. It's so wild. I did not think that was gonna matter. Like in Arma, depth perception's irrelevant. Like it looks the same to me. But for whatever reason in VR, there's VR pilots in Arma. Yeah, I do know. There was one. I actually flew their chopper, and they posted a clip. They post a lot of clips about the VR flying that they do. It was cool. I didn't know there was even such a thing.
Do the job.
So it's some cool stuff. Like it'll be cool to see where it goes. Obviously, there's like the gooner route of things that things will inevitably go, but it'll be interesting to see where like the gaming route of things go. Like theoretically, Grand Theft Auto 6 probably would be wild in VR. If Grand Theft Auto 6 ever releases. If they delayed one more time, the world would go insane. And at least at minimum, who would go insane would be. I'm always concerned about people saying random ass things.
Get out of here.
So they have this little Alacha. Do. I said, especially when I don't speak the same language, I'm always just a little concerned about what someone's saying. Sometimes it could be fine. But boom, just in case. May 2026. Oh. I know, that's what I mean. It's like supposedly that's when it comes out. But they kicked it back. So what I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying, like a lot of people don't realize this, and it was cool because Larry, who's one of the developers of BattleBit Remastered, I want to say I was like in a call with him, or I don't remember when this happened, but he was talking about how like so many gaming companies, like larger companies, obviously, like little indie studios, that's not going to be impacted as much, but like large AAA studios, or now as they're calling themselves quadruple A studios, they have, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like they plan around certain releases, and everyone knows that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be such a large game that most likely no one's going to be playing anything else or watching anything else for probably like a month, even though it's only going to be on on consoles. Like most likely that's what the whole world's going to be doing. So because of that, it's like if you have a really big game that you've been working on, you're not going to release it the week after Grand Theft Auto 6. It doesn't make any sense. You're going to just not have any players most likely get to the chopper. Is the game going to be that big? I don't know. I feel like it probably will. Like, unless it releases and can't perform, or releases and it's terrible, most likely it's just going to be the only thing that's happened in the world of gaming for a solid, at least a couple weeks. Like, there's no way it doesn't hold a couple weeks of the whole world in captivity, so to speak. So it's like all these game devs and whatnot, they're trying to plan around this and try to not predict, but make sure
On maybe the other side.
they don't want to release at the same time.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. My guy's tripping, huh? Are you in the King of the Hill Discord? Curious to see what it looks like.
Hopefully you have your PC. Well, dog, the thing is, Surge, it's not going to be on PC when it first drops. I'm 99% sure, unless I'm misinformed, it's coming out on console first, isn't it?
Hope someone opted out.
So the problem is like you're going to have to play on console. And even more of the problem, so to speak, is that by then,
Get into this house.
by then there's probably going to be like super omega consoles where people now the hipfire, there's going to be super omega consoles where it's like that's probably going to be the ones that they're going to balance around. It was funny seeing companies put out the release date after Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying though, right? Is like because of that delay, then all these companies felt far more comfortable to actually have an announcement. What's up, Rigorian? Rigorian, I have a question. You might know this answer. The Little Birds in King of the Hill are nerfed, right? With like their movement speed is technically a little bit slower compared to WCS, or are they the exact same heli as WCS? Like carbon copy, if I go in WCS, I will feel the exact same. Prep time, I've had this on since last night. I will not lie, I haven't showered for the day yet, so eventually after streaming I'll shower and then I'll put a new one. I keep the nasal strip on as long as possible because the thing is like basically $1 a night. Functionally, it's like 80 cents for the 2 little thingies that I put
Put on, get to the Java.
So the problem, or not problem, but my dilemma is like I don't want to just rip it off immediately when I wake up, so I just leave it on as long as possible. They're the same. Okay. I've heard some people say they feel like they're slower.
The Java.
Do.
Get to the Java.
I could have also sworn someone was saying that they're like 70% the speed. Again, I don't know. I imagine that'd be harder to code than just having straight the same. Straight up having the same chopper seems like the easier move. They were faster before you include the RHS WCS weapons. Oh, so technically they recently got heavier?
I should have been on the other side of the trees. Oopsies. Good luck.
Maybe this side would have been safer. Dude, Papers, Please. Such a good game. Glory to our stalker. Kept it stock when you brought him back. I see. Copy. And that happened like 2-ish weeks ago, right? They went away for a little bit and then they came back, right? I think y'all were having performance issues, so you're kind of playing around with removing stuff. Pretty sure WCS updated Little Bird to make it feel more floaty. Interesting. I think they share up things. I think they share with each other right now. So maybe these would have gotten changed with it, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Get to the Java.
Go far left. I see Surge. Quape. Hey, we're gonna loop around super hard. I'm not spawn camping. I am flying out a chopper. Don't worry, game. Okay, let's go here. Best Meatloaf song ever. It's freaking great.
Oh, my friends. I believe in you.
Okay, this game we've been on blue like the whole time. So next game we will be on not blue. Probably red. Usually green is winning. Red just won. Maybe I'll go on green. Good old Meatloaf, baby. Meatloaf I've had actually a few times where it was good. There's been a few occasions where Meatloaf was actually really good. I think the problem was like for whatever reason there was a trope in early media where meatloaf was always like a horrifically scary dish. I don't know if that's like the best way to describe it, but I don't know if that makes any sense. Like there would be these moments or scenes where it's just like meatloaf, like, and I think the probably
Okay, I'm out of here.
I think probably the reason for that was that it was probably a cheap cafeteria meal, right? So in cafeteria meal settings, it's probably terrible. But when people actually know what they're doing and make something half decent, it's probably not terrible.
We're fine, don't worry.
More lights. Okay, we're going.
Goodbye. Whoa, I think it's almost shot an RPG. Run!
Wow. Easy clap. Saved. Shaved. Little 14 insertion streak. Unless our team magically turns things around, or green turns things around really hard, I think red will probably win this one. Sometimes it can be difficult. Once the team gets a decent lockdown, especially if they get a couple kills, they basically can get aim off of you. Or get more weapons and stuff, so it's like, it could be rough. It can be rough. You
Get to the chopper. Get into the chopper, we got a war to win.
like red is mostly lock things down. Most likely they control like 1 or 2 buildings. So it's just really hard for anyone to do anything else. Smoked your meatloaf? What? That's interesting, but that sounds like that could actually be really good. It's very interesting. Hey, you smokes, like sometimes a little smoky flavor can make a big difference. Yeah, that actually does sound good. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty damn good. Something about having that smoky flavor could make it really, really poppin'.
I don't need that. Run, Knight.
I care more about them getting in the bushes, honestly. It's been so hot. I want our team to just somehow get on point. They're just gonna make it. That's the best part of the song. Stop right there. That's the best part. You know, you needed a smoker until Miss Penguin got you one a few years back. Nice. Hell yeah. Yo, making like some like actual like prime rib or something like that. Like, you know, having some good smoked food. Oh God. I don't trust that guy. Yeah, 11. What are 5 things that you smoke that's not like classic, like American styled barbecue? Smoked cheese. Oh, yeah.
Get to the chopper.
One thing I'm jealous of is in Taiwan. Hell yeah. I think we're talking about a different type of smoke, but I feel you, dude. Hey, whatever you need to relax, buddy. I am jealous because in Taiwan, the street food is insane. Nah, you're good, dog. You're good. We're talking like smoked foods. You're good, Uber. No sweat.
Chopper.
You're all good, dude. No sweat. I enjoy like a good burger, like charcoal grilled. Like that stuff can be good. I know it's not smoking per se, but it's like that smoky flavor. Smoked duck. Mac and cheese? I guess you throw it in the smoker? Bacon wrapped chicken or sausage? Okay. Smoked lasagna? Whoa. I'm not gonna, like I said, I wouldn't think about this off the rip, but
Almost. Good luck.
I wouldn't think about these immediately, but these oddly feel like they could do work. Smoked cheesecake? Was that actually good though? That one feels like maybe not questionable, but like the most potentially not good. Your smoked mac is demanded at every family gathering. I mean, that makes sense, bro. You heard what you said, right? Smoked mac and cheese. Come on. You have smoked burgers. You can also cook with liquid smoke. Smoked mac sounds so good. Like I said, I don't know. Something about it seems like it's gonna hit. Cheesecake one seems like it. I see. So the cheesecake one, it's like you got to get a balance. You basically have to land the flavor right with the amount of time.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Let's go. Bum bum bum.
Smoked jalapeno poppers. I mean, there's probably like a lot of not normal, but you know what I mean, like foods that you could probably smoke and get away with it.
Chopper.
Do. Too bad Shake Shack's not here. Shake Shack was like, they're like, I'm a fat kid, old fat kid is how they describe themselves. Oh yeah, is that kind of conversation. Do. Cook out a stove, you can do it in a smoker. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, some of the flavors and stuff you're gonna get are probably gonna be bad. Dude, every time I hear the Black Sabbath version of the song, I just want to listen to the version of Kelly Osbourne. It's too good. Best friend ever had.
Look.
My woman. I'm sorry, Serge. Forgive me. I changed topics. How about this? Here's a random topic change, okay? What was a movie that you were not expecting anything of and you ended up falling in love with it? Or a TV show? Like a movie or a TV show that you were like, whatever. And then after watching it, you're like, oh my god. Inside Job on Netflix, I think, would probably be my pick. It's probably what I would go with. Because at first I was like, yeah, this seems fun. And then after watching it, I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. And I was heartbroken when they got canceled. Literal biggest injustice ever. Kevin on YouTube said Falling Skies. Wait, what is that? I've not heard of this. Oh, it's a TV show. Oh. Whoa, science fiction, post-apocalyptic? Whoa. Interesting. Huh. Steven Spielberg produced it? Why haven't I heard of this? It's on TNT. Interesting. Interesting. Gilmore Girls? Really? Really? See, the thing is, Portly is like, dog, when I grew up, when I was a little kid, people were like, you're not allowed to watch Powerpuff Girls. Like, you're a boy, you're not allowed to. It's like, bro, Powerpuff Girls is just objectively a really good show. It's fine. There's some really good stuff that might have one target audience, but it just hits dual audiences, and that's all good. You have a thing for Lauren Graham? Every time Lauren Graham.
Let's go.
Hey, I mean, you get the right person. Kevin said modern day alien invasion meets human resistance. Okay. I'll have to definitely write it down. I have a little note. I have like a notepad with things that I've considered trying to check out. That sounds very intriguing. I'm really glad I watched Silo. That's a really, really good sci-fi. That one's crazy good. And it's like a little dystopian future. A little dose of that, but it's like some good stuff. Like really good set design.
Run, get out.
I revive this guy if my life depends on it before this thing ends up blowing up. Whew. Writing, acting, actor selection, directing of that show is top notch. Are you talking about Gilmore Girls or Silo? Dude, very different shows. Not even close to the same show. Oh, you know, like they're the same thing. Blade Runner either. That's fair. That's fair. You've watched Silo, Portly? I liked something I really enjoyed was I'd never watched the original Blade Runner, which was a crime. I did recently, like a couple years ago. But I didn't watch the original Blade Runner, and then Blade Runner 2042 came out. Or it was 2049, I don't remember. But whatever it was. Came out. I watched that so many times. So many times. For me, that movie was just
10-4.
something about it was just so good. Acting, the scenes, the music, the moments, like yeah. Blade Runner 2049, baby. Exactly, Serge. Yeah, I was saying a show or a movie. You can pick a show if you prefer, but just anything that you didn't, or a game. It's like something you didn't think was going to be good. Kevin said kind of like Samurai Jack or Dexter's Lab. Feel old? Hey, dog. I watched those growing up, dog. I watched those growing up. Kevin on YouTube. No sweat, Holmes.
Get out of here.
Yo, make me dated and even older? I also watched freaking Teletubbies growing up when I was a little kid. Blade Runner would be number one for you. I mean, Blade Runner is super up there. It's one of my favorite movies. Oh, yeah, piano. Yo, on YouTube said Harrison Ford will always be Han Solo. I mean, Harrison Ford is... I don't know if we're ever going to get another true Han Solo. Like, we had the Solo movie and that one was fine. I'm glad that he tried to be a little different. But I don't think we're ever going to get a Han Solo. It's going to be as good. I have watched some Supernatural. My wife and I watched some. Poorly Love Dexter's Lab? Yeah. I'll say this every once in a while, and only people that watch the show. Choo choo choo, choo 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 choo, choo choo choo, choo 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 choo. Oh my god, was it in theory terrible episode? In execution? Oh my god. Evan said we're not going to get another one. It's generational talent. I would probably, unfortunately, agree. Sadly, a lot of the performances we've had lately have been a little lackluster. There's occasionally some good ones, but I have not seen a new young actress that's like truly felt game changing. Sam and Dean Winchester, hell yeah. They get into some wacky stuff. I think they've also body swapped like 3 times. Orly, do you have a Dexter's Lab episode that stands out in your mind? I still playing Hell Diving Chill and Arma. I freaking suck, Red. I was gonna message you. I forgot to tell you that, like, I don't know why my heart kind of changed. I was just like, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like playing some Arma because I think in the next couple of days I'm gonna be playing a lot of non-Arma. I was like, sorry, I'm trash. Forgive me. I am looking forward, though, to Thursday ish. We're going to try Oh Dear, or maybe. Get out of here. Probably Oh Dear, right? If y'all haven't, though, please. You need to say hello to Radiance, right? I do the Dubla, the big one. You're that cool, dude. You deserve all of it. Radiance Red's cool, dude. They play a lot of different things. Elden Ring Night Rain is one of their main focuses. What's up, buddy? I shouted you out earlier, buddy. How's it going? Elden Ring Night Rain is one of their main focuses right now. Technically, Warhammer 3 was one of their main games. Ooh, hello, people through the fence. I swore that guy turned his head. That was creepy. Whew. But also has played stuff like Peak lately, Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm forgetting a big one, and I feel bad for forgetting. They're also good. Also, the animated Tick was amazing. I never sadly watched the animated Tick. Bummed about that. There was a recent. What was it? My wife and I recently went through and watched. Oh, I made her got back into Vintage Story. Hell yeah, that's what it was. Sorry for forgetting. My oh god, that's a BTR. I took my wife through OG SpongeBob. That was so good. So worth it. Like till season 3. Kevin on YouTube should say with Mark Hamill or Heath Ledger as Joker. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I think that's if Jared Leto proved anything, was it Jared Leto who's the Joker? If that proved anything, I think it's unfortunately that, you know, we're probably gonna be a while until we get a Joker. It's actually really good. It's just it's hard. I think the problem is just like so hard because it's to do that role because it's so easy to start being cringe or just start not being what's the word, intimidating or like not feeling like the Joker. I don't know. Like they set the stone so hard. What's the guy that oh my god, who was in the original ones like the OG Batmans? Hey, again, I'm always just a little concerned. People are saying no, not that old. From like the 80s. Cool. Was it Jack Nicholson? I think it was Jack Nicholson. Now my brain is remembering. I want to say it was Nicholson. He wasn't that bad. Yeah, he was fine. He's like probably the third best Joker we've had. Dating Myself, Rockin' Bullwinkle was good. Okay. Watching as adults even better. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like that's why good dual media is not easy to pull off, but if you can pull it off, it's top tier. It's some of the best stuff.
The jobber.
Like that's the hard thing to pull off is good dual media. Like a kid can watch it and have a blast, and an adult can watch it and also have a blast. That is not easy to pull off. It's very hard to do. So if you can do that well, that's the money. That's why the recent Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, that one was 100% an amazing dual audience film. Super good. This way, what's a lurk? Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great night. Jack Napier? Oh, what's it Jack Nicholson? Oh. Rip. Just remember that one hard. But yeah, whatever that one was from like I think the 80s, that was still very solid. Solid. I don't know how I didn't die there.
Yeah.
We should have died. That was creepy. Huh. Also, again, my brain with names tonight is so trash. From Whiplash, the main.
Pause your game or hit the escape button and then hit the thing that says King of the Hill Reforged. Should tell you your KD towards the bottom. Or AOTH Reforged.
Do. Let me see. Where are my stats? Currently, we have 2,875 deaths. How many kills do we have? 295. Not bad, Landy. Thank you, Wonder. What the hell does what to get YouTube? My god. No wonder it's been sneaky and it's been playing some Helldivers, I think with an amigo. I hope it's been going well with amigo. The song played earlier, but I don't care. This song's good. Letting it play again. I think I queued it up, that's why it's playing again. I don't care. I'm gonna listen to Who Can It Be Now. Men at Work. Dude, exactly. If you're a transport pilot, you could care less about KD. That's why I find it funny. Like my KD's 0.1. So I find it funny. To me, that's great. That's exactly where I want to be. Because then I'm like, haha, I got to this high level, not with kills. I got here past, like, through non-violent means.
Get out. Cover near the wall, hopefully. Oh god, that guy is in the wall. No, I'm sorry, soldier! No, you both got in the wall, no! Hop back in, switch seats or something.
Damn, dude. Way too close to the wall. Oh. Good luck with that guy. No. Oh, there's a haystack here? You devilish game, you. Oh, freaking rude. Oh, shit. Oh, I almost whipped out the gun and killed him. Is there a revive mod? Yeah, you revive people. Amigo hasn't listed yet. I've been just leveling up the Eruptor and locking old war bonds. Nice. Helldivers is a great game, Wonder, to just put a little bit of time into. It's a great one to boot up and play, like, not even like a full set. Just play one little mission. Put down again. Just join a random person that's diving and help them out. That's where I think is, like, very solid. Thank you for the song. Poorly. Someone spawn these and not know.
I think people spawn choppers on accident and didn't realize.
Boom, boom. Hey, I'm gonna yoink one of these. Yoink.
Is yours, bud? It's been sitting here for a while.
Those people are wearing the face mask. Thank you, poorly. Always love me some like the. I honestly, off the dome, couldn't say. My guess is this from the 80s. It's definitely in the 80s. Hell yeah. Red won, but that's okay. Just because red won, I think I'll try to be on green for one match. Eric on YouTube said hi. Hello. 1980. Nice. I mean, like I said, it definitely feels like that. Sounds like it. One of these days, I'll figure out if/how I can have music on YouTube. Until then, no music, sadly. Luckily, it works on Twitch. Eruptor Stalwarts. Ooh. Yeah. That's a dirty little combo. You do like a supply pack or something with that, or nah? What's your secondary? What does that mean, Portly? I'm sorry. What does that acronym mean? Green. Normally don't. Asymmetrical? Wait, what does that mean? Eric on YouTube said, just so you know, you can turn on streamer mode so people can know what server you're joining in the game settings. Okay. I'm okay with it for now, Eric. As it is, I don't mind people know I'm playing on King of the Hill because if anything, I would like people to know about the servers. I do appreciate the word of caution. I'm using. Eric asked what Program I'm using OBS. No supply pack, jump pack. Ooh, okay. The classic, the 500 kg and the Eagle Airstrike. Honestly, wonder, have you considered maybe potentially swapping out the Eagle Airstrike out for like an orbital of some kind? The heavy Gatlin orbital is actually pretty good. If you've never used it, it's pretty cool.
You did chop it.
60 seconds, super low cooldown.
Come on, boys, we gotta get on that point. Let's go.
60 seconds, so super freaking low cooldown. And it has heavy pen. So it goes through a lot of stuff. And it's really good for like bug holes. Is what you do.
Bro, why is my chopper so stuck right now? Okay. Chopper, sadly. Didn't want to leave. Wait, no I don't, suckers.
do. I need to mute this player, unfortunately. Not because I want to. If I listen to music in game, it mutes stuff. Do. Eric said make it play music. Oh wait, hold on. Eric said I might be able to give you tips. Should be able to add a layer in it that can play audio. I have to look into it again because it works, Eric, on Twitch perfectly. Where it's like my audio is separated to where the music will not save on the VODs. Which means like when I'm playing, it just plays the music. But then the VODs don't have the music. For whatever reason, YouTube doesn't share that setting for the things that I have right now.
Get out of here.
But wonder, regardless, dog, sounds like an awesome loadout. And Eric said that the Eagle Airstrike's the best. It is one of the best, for sure. It can be really good. Just sometimes having 2 airstrikes feels weird. Eagles. 2 eagles can feel odd. Different characters or classes have different skills, weakness, strengths, etc. Okay. Now I understand what you mean poorly. Sorry for the confusion earlier. Forgive me. So your characters in Helldivers are all the same, quote unquote, but you have armor. There's light, medium, and heavy armor that changes the game a little bit in terms of like how much damage things will do to you. Then there's like your gear and your loadout that you take. So there's not really classes per se. There's just more like armor that has differences. Eric on YouTube said, "Are you having YouTube stream out of your OBS, or is it from the game itself?" So in OBS, I'm able to multi-stream to multiple platforms using a program called Atom, I believe. And that program allows me to also have a vertical version of the stream. So there's a vertical and horizontal version that both go to YouTube and also Twitch. Dead by Daylight is an example of asymmetrical Deep Rock. Yeah, Deep Rock has classes for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's definitely not like that. Really, like I said, your quote-unquote classes kind of only, if anything, you see that with like your armor choice, and that's not that. It's not that game-changing. Helldivers would be interesting with classes. I don't know if they would pull it off. It would be interesting to see if or how they could pull something like it off. Right now, the biggest issue or dilemma with the game is that armors don't really have a lot of variety. So it doesn't really feel like people take many different armors.
No.
Because kind of there's only a couple that are really good. But Helldivers is super fun. I love putting a lot of time in Helldivers. Armo's just been a very large addiction for me. That's the only real dilemma, is that I just like flying. I do the drop-offs way too much. It's something about just like the consistency of just going in, dropping people off, going in, dropping people off. Something about that is just every landing is like it's like, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. It's like every single time I get a new landing or get a drop off, it's like, ooh, it feels super good. It's like a different kind of feels good. Something about it. That's why I like Keith Hill, because I just basically get to permanently be transporting people. Bruh.
Job.
Yep. One in base. Oh, wait. Chill. We gotta repair anyway. Takes like literally a minute. Less than that. Then we're gonna go and try to pick up more people over there. The problem I always had with Dead by Daylight, Portly, for me at least, is like, here's the real deal. If I could download a mod that removes the characters screaming constantly, that would probably make the game actually good. That's like straight up the only thing I hate about that game is like constantly hearing the characters like they're 24/7 just screaming. So that's just the thing I can't handle personally. Eric asked, "Do I play 75th Ranger, Dark Grew, or Rubber Band Rangers by any chance?" I haven't played on Dark Grew yet. I will sometime in the distant or near future. Maybe tomorrow night I might with some people. I'm curious about Rubber Band Rangers. I want to check that out. The queues when I've checked have just been ridiculously long. And I think I've heard of 75th Ranger. I just haven't tried it yet. Fly Away is a good song. It's actually on this playlist search.
Do the job, though.
Got 2 people. I'll wait for 1 or 2 more of these.
Come on, last call. Let's go. We gotta go. Come on, come on.
Nope. They're just doing their own thing. Come on. Whales. Eric said they're all solid servers. You play them regularly. Nice. I definitely will heavily consider checking out other servers. The problem I've had is every conflict server I've tried and put time into, it's just not the same experience for me. It's like so night and day. It's like I get a bunch of action on dropping people off. And like I said, maybe it's just my niche is too weird. Or too specific, not weird, but like too specific, where it's like, I only want to transport. Because my thing is like, I don't even have the desire to go be a gunner. I don't want to gun people down. I don't want to shoot rockets and stuff.
Get out of here.
Like, for whatever reason, that's just not my desire at all. I don't have that desire. Your name's Rip. I'll keep an eye, Eric. Thank you. But for me, it's like just something about my only weapon is technically no weapon. I don't know. I like it. I like limitations sometimes. It's like sometimes I play video games, like whenever I play Far Cry, like when you had everything, Far Cry was so easy. I only really played Far Cry 4. Like one thing I love doing in Far Cry 4 is, and this is like when I just played on console when I was younger, I love doing like crossbow only or like knife only, like things like that. I love Pagan Min was one of the best villains because also he is a villain, yes, but he's like honestly kind of not the worst of all of the decisions you can make. Eric said, "You're the missile, not the warhead." That's fair. Hey, you do need a missile, right? Eggman Bestman, true. I mean, it's actually, like I said, was one of the legitimate best villains. Because the thing is like while you're helping out the rebels or whatever, it's like they started doing some stuff where you're like, yeah. It's like, is this really what we should be doing? And it's like the freaking whatever from Megamind meme. Or not meme, but moment where it's like, I would say more like under new management. It's like that's kind of what a lot of the other choices felt like. So,
And for I'm gonna keep us on the west side then. I'm gonna drop us hopefully right inside this little building. 100. Well, this little spot I think I can do. I'm gonna lose the rotor, don't worry. Good luck. Run! Thank you, soldier. Good luck.
Yeah, I love when people have positive reactions to stuff. Hell yeah. Now I can hide this little room. This is my safety corner. No one else is allowed in this corner. Sometimes you gotta lose the rotor to have the better drop, and I'm totally fine with that. I will always prefer the better drop over keeping the heli. Luckily, those drops can be very quick. You accidentally finished game 20 minutes? Yep. It's freaking great, too. It's so good. I love when video games think of that crap. You know what I mean, Portly? He's like, I'll be back in 20 minutes. You actually wait 20 minutes? He's actually back in 20 minutes. I think I saw a video or heard about that or something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but like I heard about that and then did it. I definitely did not do it myself or discover it randomly myself. But it's a clean freaking way to do the game. And technically, very, very technically, if you think about it, that is actually unironically the best ending of the game, which is crazy. Because it's just like he takes you to your mom, you do the thing, you leave. You didn't cause like more war and chaos or whatever. So it's like kind of actually was the best ending. You got called right away. That's funny. You just didn't pause. That's hilarious, dude. Eric said, wish they had a fast system. So you mean like drag helicopters away if they crash? On King of the Hill, that wouldn't matter. But in like conflict servers, that could be interesting. Interesting.
I know, we gotta win. We're green. That's what we do. That's our job. Yeah. I only fly. How many? Sure. Like in the circle north or like really far north? Okay, okay. And for it, buddy. No worries, soldier. I'm gonna go for something. Good luck. Good luck.
Whee! Eric on YouTube said, I mean, faster roping out from heli without needing to land. Yeah. A rope system would be interesting. I think they teased it. I want to say Arma 3 had a rope system. That's a really good song. Thank you, Portly. Have you seen the music video for that song? Palace Caravan, Lone Digger. Have you seen this music video? I'm 99% sure I'm thinking of the right song. Yeah, dude, it's pretty traumatizing. Isn't that the one where they have like a big old fight in a bar or club, basically? Like 99% sure. Yes. Orb on YouTube said server I was playing on yesterday had a Thomas the Tank Engine ICBM mod. That sounds perfect. I really hope it plays the Thomas the Tank or Thomas the Dank Engine theme as it flies. It was a cats versus dogs.
Fine, this thing's indestructible here.
Exactly, Eric.
And 4.
Orb said that the Thomas the Tank Engine does play music good. Good. Yeah, Portly. This music video is intense, dude. It is intense, to put it lightly. I think there's like knife that gets used and stuff. Like people get like stabbed and stuff. Like it's pretty intense, dude. It's a cats versus dog intense scene. Clint on YouTube asks, "What server is this?" This is the King of the Hill servers. In Arma Reforger, they're King of the Hill servers, and they are my personal favorite.
Yep, there's that guy. Hold on. There's a guy on the other side of this rock. There's a guy on your left, guy on your left.
But they figured it out. Oh, the claws. Oh. ZL Boomer or Slabomber? How do I say your name? Sorry. On YouTube asks, what is the best server to practice landing on? Personally, I'm biased. I believe King of the Hill is. And the reason why I believe the King of the Hill servers are the best for landing is because on the King of the Hill servers, you have so much action, so much heat. ZL Bomber. Copy. Apologies. The reason why I think the King of the Hill servers are the best is because they teach you to deal with the heat. So most servers have like 100 and how many people do they usually cap out at? Like 24-ish people? This server has 102, which might not, it sounds like it's less. 128. It is less, but everyone's in this one little circle, this one little zone. And then ZI or ZL Bomber, sorry. Bomber said, do you need rank? So how the King of the Hill servers work, they're unique compared to other servers. Where you just need to rank up and you have L, copy. You have your rank, but your rank stays. So in most other servers, when you rank up and level up on a server, as soon as you leave the server or the server dies, your rank will be gone. King of the Hill, though, your rank stays. So I'm a level 76. That is months of work. To spawn the Little Bird helicopter, also for context, I believe you start at level 5. So you don't even start at level 1. So you have to get to level 15 to unlock the Little Bird. And you have to get to level 11 to unlock the Huey and 10 to unlock the MI8. I know I went in reverse order, but the Little Bird is the one that people like a lot. Now, with that being said, there is a free Huey that usually spawns on most maps. So it takes a little bit of grinding to get the chopper, but the biggest pro is that after you get to a high enough level to spawn the chopper, every single time you spawn in, every single time you get into the server, you will instantly have the helicopter. You don't have to grind again. So like for me, like I sat in queue to get into the server because I'm now level freaking 76. That means that I instantly have the Little Bird. I technically have armed versions if I really wanted to. I'm
doing this. I'm sorry. Listen. I don't want to get shot. That's how we avoid that. Wiggle. Wiggle saves lives. Oh god, no, I didn't. That sounds scary. Good luck.
Ooh. Oh no, Clint. You can't run a certain thing. Bummer. Little Bird's cash cow? Oh yeah. Oh god, that person was like straight upside down. What the hell just happened? What the hell? What? What the heck just happened? That thing was upside down. You can't land. Okay, so landing is difficult. There are some flight simulation servers that can have landing spots that you try to land at. I am legitimately about to release a landing video. A lot of people have been asking for a landing video. So I was like, I'm going to put one together. So Arch is the name of the person who's helping editing. They're almost done editing and putting some things together. And then we're going to have a landing video down. Game Master is probably the place to go for the very, very start. When you're first starting. So
10-4.
So when you're first starting off in flying, just go straight into Game Master.
Actually, I got an arc spot. That sound fine? If not, it's okay. Hold on.
But yeah, the Game Master is one of the best spots to be. Because in Game Master, you can just spawn a chopper, die. Spawn a chopper, die. Doesn't matter. Can't fly in first person or land. So see, the King of the Hill servers, they're first person only. So for me, I only learned with first person. I basically didn't fly third person at all. I did Game Master a little bit. Third person is definitely easier for a lot of people. For sure, Clint. But for me, I like the challenge of first. There's another game I play. It's called BattleBit Remastered. In that game, you only have first person as well. So for me, I was just very attracted to first person flying more than I was.
It's okay. It's okay. Good luck. Oh God, there's a guy. Killed my friends. You killed my friends, you jerk.
Slap his ass. Slap it. Slap him. Slap him. Flying third person trips me out. I can't do it. Oh God. I personally can't do it. How do you level up in King of the Hill? A couple things that you can do. So in King of the Hill, you get levels by killing people. Obviously, that makes sense. You get levels by just being in the server. So if you be in the server and the game ends, you will get like bonus XP and stuff. Your team wins, you get even more. And on top of that, there's other little things that you can do that will get you XP. So, like one thing, for example, some people don't know this. There's someone that was level 22, and they didn't know this, which is unfortunate. I should get a video or something together, honestly. Just make it short and sweet. But they didn't know this, that you can flush toilets. Some maps don't have them. Like, I don't think this map does. But on a good chunk of maps that have like a toilet, as weird as it might sound, you literally can flush a toilet and you will get $200 and 200 XP. And you can do it once per life. And if you land near a building and you do it every single life, you're going to start leveling up really fast. And you'll start flying through the ranks like a lot quicker. So doing just that alone can help. Another thing too, you can also hit a cash register. It gives you less. I think it's like 100 XP, $100, but still, you can technically do the toilet and the cash register in one life, and get a free little $200-300 and also XP. So that can help you get some XP. Technically, too.
Go.
What's up, Purple? Technically, too, what you also can do. Yep. So King of the Hill is one of the few game modes that has it has an economy system. So you have your money. I'll show you real quick. Bomber on YouTube. And Clint said I always clip stuff in first person. Flying little birds gotta be low. Yeah, I feel it. I like being low with flying. I think the tough thing is just figuring out the space of your chopper, or figuring out how it feels. The question of the day, if anyone would like to answer. I ask the question of the day each stream and it's always changing. Your opinion, what future invention will change the world of gaming forever? What future invention will change the world of gaming forever?
Let's go. I have no clue.
glad I muted this guy. Sometimes I have a good instincts to mute. Projection VR. Ooh.
Hey, we're gonna be flying on in. Don't worry. Like the rock wall that's on the east side of the circle. Is that what we're talking about? Copy. I mean, technically, it would make sense that you don't give a considering you brought it up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Yeah, you're good. I'm just saying, like, of all people to, that's all. No. No. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. That's what you wanted, my friend. Get out of here, run!
How do you get money? So whatever you do in action, Bomber, you basically will get money. Same money, same XP. So if you get like $100 from killing someone in the game, you get 100 XP as well. So usually they're aligned or connected with each other. I love that song. The Door? What? What? Hold on, I got the right one. Losing Control is a good one. Is it Losing Control or Lose Control? Lose Control. I don't know how it. That's why you gotta sometimes do the link, dog, unfortunately. Doing the direct Spotify link is usually the more secure way to get it. And please, anyone, let me know. Of course, Bomber. Good night. Please, someone, let me know if the song you request is not right. I've always said this before. Someone's first time hanging out on Twitch chat, you can post a Spotify link in chat, and I can queue up that song for you for free. Normally costs channel points, which you just get by watching. But, oh god. I gotta mute people if I listen too long. Get me a DMCA in trouble. But yeah, I love music. I like finding new music. For me, my favorite way to find music is whenever I find it in the most random situations or circumstances. Like being in a gas station and finding what became one of my favorite artists. Randomly, there's a band called Rare Earth traveling this week, and you're dancing with Miss Penguin. That's awesome, Portly. How long have you and Miss Penguin been together? You don't have to reveal if you don't want to, of course. But Rare Earth are so cool. It's like jazz, R&B, and rock had a baby, and it's so like the music they make is so unique and interesting for me. Like there's one song, it's called Get Ready. There's like a radio version of it where they have
Get to the chopper.
it's like 3 minutes long. I think it's a 3-minute long song. But then wait, question of the day, no DMCA? What does that mean? Oh, like the future? I see. That would be interesting. I see.
Go. So there are insertion streaks, and they're kind of random. There's a 9 insertion streak, a 14, 18, 32, 50, and then I don't recall off the dome. I don't think it gets crazy big. If anything, I think it increases by a set number each time. Yeah, it's all good. I have way too much money, man. 2.2 mil? Yeah, nothing to spend on.
Yeah. Dude, Teddy Swims? He's got that soul. You can feel it. Have you heard the song by chance? Portly, no, Surge queued this up. Have you heard the song Bleeding Me Dry? See who it's by. Gotta remember their name. Alicia Creddy, I think is how I say their name. That was another really good one. You've known each other for 45 years. Oh my god. That's a long time, dude. Holy Portly, that's sick. That's to be pretty badass. Nice. Congrats. Man, the 7th grade, dude. You technically just dated yourself for everyone, but that's okay. I'm joking. That's sick though, dog. That's awesome. That had to be weird, like knowing the person that you're now married to, like when they were literally a kid just like you. That has to be surreal. I don't know why. To me, that seems like that'd be interesting. It's like you knew what they looked like and you interacted with them when they were, literally a kid. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to say you're weird. I'm just saying, like, for me, I feel like it would be a little mentally trippy. Yeah, see? Remembering each other's friends, boyfriend, girlfriends, that'd be trippy. It'd be trippy, dog. That's so cool, though. Regardless, it's so awesome. You're weird? Hey, it's okay. That's okay. Hey, nowadays, it's definitely way more accepted, buddy. See, I remember growing up, and it's like if you watched anime, you were outcast. Like people push you to the edge of the society. Like saying you watch anime, like people would start looking at you all weird.
Where are they? Oh yeah, I have 20,000. Last I checked earlier, it was 20,692. You can track that on the Discord. You have to donate. You're welcome. Oh no. Okay, you got out. Hell yeah.
Ooh. For PC players, better lumber support. That's true. Nefarious. My classmates just looked at me confused, didn't know what anime was. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You literally know what I mean. Like people were like, they thought you were weird, or I don't know. Like it was just a different time. Got started with One Piece. See, the thing too, it's a bummer because there's so many people out there who are, the only way I know how to describe it or put it, it's just like very strongly anti-anime. Where it's like they'll never watch anything related to it. And for me, I'm just like, okay, I get it, but at the same time, it's like you're just missing out on so much media. And most people, their excuse or their reasoning, it's like, oh, it looks like it's for kids or looks like it's for children or whatever. And for me, especially nowadays, there's been a lot more like adult animation, adult shows that are using animation as a medium. And I think that's kind of broken the water for some people, where it's like, you know, now they're trying other stuff, or now they're interested enough to be like, okay, I guess I'll try anime. I'll do it dubbed. But then, you know, I think people more and more will try things and whatnot. Yeah, there's very like some of the most intense, not dark, but you know, intense stories have been told through anime. Like Grave of the Fireflies, I've not watched it. I don't know if I want to. I've heard everyone that watches it, they just woo. First Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. It may be one of those, like, it's probably worth watching. Dragon Ball Z. Ooh, everything on Toonami. Nice. I mean, Toonami also, again, that was a cool way to introduce some Americans to, again, a thing they probably were not going to watch, which is anime, right? So I think that's cool. And like I said, there's really interesting stories out there. Attack on Titans, says Surge, is what made him fall in love. That's fair. I never finished it. I think my problem was like I always got a little invested, and then I always kind of fell off a little bit, and then they always had these weird, awkward, long breaks. So I think that too kind of played into it. Where
You're here.
So I think for me, it just kind of made it hard to like hop back in. I think I watched like the first 2 to 3 seasons.
Yeah. Okay. I can go down again. I don't mind. I like that spot. Think the big open area is clear? Okay. We'll go give it a shot. Good luck. I'm a loser rudder. Yeah. I believe in you.
Phineas and Ferb counts in anime? I don't think so. Technically, anime, I believe the like hard definition is like it has to be an animated film from, or not film, animated, usually television show from Japan. I think very technically, but there's also different subgenre. Yeah, that's what people usually say. They're like American anime. Phineas and Ferb is very cool though. Got your cousin hooked on anime with Tokyo Ghoul. Nice. Phineas and Ferb is really freaking. I sadly was like a smidge too old for it, even though I probably should just go and watch it with like my wife or something. So it's like when my siblings were watching it, I didn't really care to watch it. But mangas and comics, yep. Mikhail's right. Mikhail couldn't stand the injustice being said. What's up, Michaela? How you doing? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different mediums, and it's interesting to see all the different stories and how they're told, and seeing all these different things, and it's cool. And sometimes what could be really cool, it doesn't always work out, but sometimes what could be really cool is when there's like a media that started in one country and then it gets like readapted or remade. And you never been so tired? You did VR, right, Arch? Noku has to be asleep now. There's literally no way in hell Noku's awake now. Who's to believe?
Hello.
Hey, forgot to raid news.
Wait, I need to wait for your guy, sorry. Alright.
If you haven't, please add Arch. They've been streaming lately, but also has been freaking epic and helping edit and do some of the recent videos, and will be the freaking editor for the landing video, which will hopefully be coming out soon. TM. Please say hi to Michaela. Michaela be streaming sometimes too. War Thunder Head. And diving is good.
Guess we'll find out. I'm wiggling until we get there, so. I don't do this to make people sick, I do this not to get shot. Helps me not die. I agree. But I would always pick. Good luck, Rod.
Thank you. Michaela, is this what we're being tonight? Is this what we're doing? Yas? Is this because you're hanging out with Battle Granny? Battle Granny call you Michaela? Of course, Arch. This song's so good, Portly. Give me a man. This is what we do. 10-4. Good to know, Michaela. Yeah, but for me, like, streaming has been so cool just to experience different games, and it's kind of like it is a very different but unique and cool, interesting situation where it's like getting to experience a game with, you know, a crew of people can be really, really cool. Like going through Elden Ring was very fun, but it was also next level to just have people like legitimately cheering on and stuff like that. So cool. Or like try to solve a puzzle. Like Portly's been doing some freaking stuff too, y'all. Please go say hi to Portly. Portly's been doing some things.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy says. I muted the in-game.
Okay, that's good.
I muted this guy for 1 sec.
Just so you know, I'm wiggling not to make it sick. Just don't like getting shot. This helps us reduce that.
Up there.
Gonna land us in this area. It seems like we've had this on lockdown. Maybe not. Go.
Banger streams lately? Hell yeah. Oh god. Whew. Poorly, what have you been playing lately? Like, what's the net? Do you have a puzzle game on the agenda? I know I've said it before. Have you played, or maybe we haven't. Sorry if I'm freaking bad on this stuff. Have you played Return for the Obra Dinn or Return to the Obra Dinn? One of those. I hope you have. Not oddly, because you should play that. You should. You want to get me on Skate? Okay. It's free to play. I mean, that was the smartest move they could have done, Michaela. The fact that it's free to play is crazy. Like, if it wasn't free to play, it probably still would have been popular. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was crazy busy.
Come on, engine. Boot up. I know. I mean, like I've said this before, I truly believe the problem with free to play is like you get hackers, but Skate's not a game that's probably going to have. There will be people that hack, but it's not going to be as big of a deal. Um, but you know, I think it's crazy. Like that's the smart method. Like free to play, just cosmetics is the only way you can pay for stuff. Is you just get cosmetics. Like if you can pull that off, that's the move, in my opinion. Poorly Said Oberdid is on the upcoming list. Thank God. You gotta tell me when you're doing that, Poorly. I'll do my best to be there. I love that game. This was her story. Oh, that's right. You're doing Disco. Disco might take a while. I've heard Disco's like a 60-hour game. Is it permanent for play or just early access? Should be permanently. Well, the thing is, Serge, as long as you don't spend money on cosmetics, technically the game's free then, right? So, as long as you do that, you're golden. You're solid.
I don't need that. Good luck.
We don't need the rotor. Rose for suckers. Suckers. Bruh. Yeah, you're not going to finish it very soon. It's okay. Whenever you play Obra Dinn, let me know. Like I said, I just love that game. Sinister Soup on YouTube said you better not be wearing any shoes. What? Definitely not. I'm at home, dog. I don't wear shoes in the house. No shoes in the house. It was funny. There was this other streamer who posted pictures or posted a video of them like hiking, and they're hiking barefoot. And I was just like, in this economy, dog, you can't be doing that. Joking. Obviously joking. I do want to play Disco Elysium though. Disco Elysium's like, there's so many freaking games I want to play. It's so sad. Like, really want to play the God of War series. Really want to play Cyberpunk. Really want to play. Honestly, I've never even played Grand Theft Auto 4.
Okay, I think I'm full.
So, I mean, there's just so many really good games out there I just haven't been able to play. Free to play, and it's feeling so smooth and good. Ooh. Michaela, are you personally going through all the negative reviews and hand reviewing them? Add the Twitch integration. Does that let people vote? What does the Twitch integration do? Portly. More tricks coming soon. Nice. Let's people vote. So,
Sinking on top of this building where we could do these rocks. Hell yeah. I'm gonna lose. Oh, never mind. Run! Oh no, run! Ah, why did we do this? There's so many other options. There are the rocks.
how did that not kill you? Okay, dude, that should have taken you out. Ow, I'm dead. Ow, ow. So poorly. Technically, Baldur's Gate 3 has the same thing where it like has a thinging where people can vote on stuff and they can make the choices. My only thought process was like, someone made a good point when because I asked a question a couple streams before I did the very first Baldur's Gate stream, and I asked people, I was like, what would you rather see? Would you rather see like a Twitch integration and y'all make choices, or would you rather see, you know, me make the choice? And then someone else said they were like, I've already played the game, I already see my choices. However, no worries, Purple. Have a good night and a good sleep. Also, no manners. What the hell? Purple recently started streaming too. Maybe do say, hey man, do say hi to Purple, please. You haven't. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
You do the choppo.
Go over here. Yeah, Borley, I think it would be cool regardless, because unfortunately not many people play disco. Of course, purple. Fortunately, not many people play disco, so I think actually having people get to see the game regardless. That's the only guaranteed way.
That's the only guaranteed way to get in the zone? Guess that's the only way, sadly.
Da-da-da.
Honestly, what we may need to turn this game around is we could just get a bunch of people on the outside of the walls and just chill. I'll take y'all to the north part. Y'all can do whatever you want after I get you here. Hey, might as well say we died trying.
Over. Skate lurking? No worries. You're productive playing skate? Okay. Okay. Sure, Michaela. That's how that works. That's how productivity works. Mr. Samurai on YouTube asks, what's the server called? We are on the King of the Hill servers. King of the Hill, in my opinion, is one of the best servers on Arma Reforger. Usually, pretty consistently, there's at least a server with 100-ish, 102 people on. Hey, how's it going? I remember your message. I remember this. If you eat a piece of bacon, it becomes bacon bits. If you eat bacon bits, it becomes bacon mush. Thank you. Thank you, Ace, on YouTube. I appreciate it. This is true. Yeah, King of the Hill is a very fun server. I like it a lot. Welcome back, Ace.
Is it the chopper?
I like King of the Hill a lot. It's where I have some of the most fun. NA1 is the exact one. King of the Hill, NA1 is the exact server we're on. I said there's usually 1 to 2 servers that are full, and this is the one that's full right now.
Hello.
Dude, our team needs to just get some bodies.
Hey, whoever's north side of the wall, y'all are almost encircled. Just need to get a little more in. My man, please. Why?
Why is he playing music? Bro. God, I just can't listen to it.
Hold on. Hey, look. I don't need that.
Woo. Easy. Easy. Spin out of the broken rotor and we're good. Oh, we took it back. Holy guacamole. We actually control the circle. Nope. For 2 seconds and it's gone. Damn. Okay, my rotor's busted. I have to go fix it. So let's go back home and repair the rotor. Let's go over here. Okay, should be fine. Just wait for the repair to finish and we're good to go. Out of here. Pick up more people. Do 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 do. Okay. Sweet. We're repaired on up. Now we just gotta pick up some people and then we're good to go. I think honestly we just take over that little thing on the outside. I think we're gonna go for that. That's smarter.
Honestly, y'all, we don't have that little building right outside the wall. It's in the circle. Maybe we should just hold that.
I feel like that's the comeback I feel like we need. 'Cause we gotta just get bodies on the objective right now, and they obviously have the middle lockdown.
What is it? What was I supposed to do? Go where? Oh, what? How'd this guy get hurt?
How do these guys get hurt? Bro, sometimes these landings feel whack. But lately, I don't understand how some of these landings end up going that way. That's okay. That's okay. I need to apologize. I gotta use the restroom. I haven't taken a break in a hot minute. I'm gonna put on some clips. I'll be gone in literally just a minute. Well, some clips. If you'd like, you can watch some clips. I'll put them on the screen. You should be able to see them. I'm gonna play for the vertical YouTube if I should make them sideways. I'll be right.
Copyright story.
I'll see you in just a minute.
Look, man,
Thank
I
you
have
for
bad memory, so I
understanding.
forget
Hello,
when I tell
Agent
stories. This is the
Venom.
problem.
Sorry, I gotta use the restroom. Forgive me, please. Forgive me, please. Can't open the pan. What's this? What happened to the clips? Oh, it's ticking down. Maybe someone doesn't even have a vote anymore. Oh ho ho! Oh
Right.
ho ho ho!
I think we're good.
Oh no!
Thank you for
suckers.
understanding. Forgive me, Agent.
If you could answer the question today, I'd love to know. I'm going to be back in just a minute. Double forgive me if I run a short block of ads or moves them for people in the future on Twitch. I'll be back in just a minute. Nothing will happen while I'm AFK. I'm just going to use the restroom. See you in a minute. Thank you for understanding.
I get stuck with tank slash.
Oh my Jesus.
Hold on! Wait! Wait!
Not gonna happen.
Wait! Don't give up!
Ad. Auger. I'm sorry. Oh, you got it ready or not, ad? That's cool. I don't know. Something happened. They fell. They died.
Bro.
What happened with these clips? What the hell's happening? This is weird. I'll have to figure it out tomorrow what's going on. Weird. Boom.
Get to the chopper!
Agent Venom, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Venom, what do you play on? What servers do you normally play on? Playing Misfits? Ooh. Again, apologies, I had to use the restroom. Technically, I haven't been on red tonight. Red's won, like, both games. We'll go on blue. Try to be on red. Haven't been on red yet. Misfits, okay. What's the full name of it? Recognize my name from somewhere. I do post... I try my best to post videos and stuff on YouTube. I've been posting a lot of clips lately. I also made a tutorial video.
I mean, you saw the name, right?
Mason B Dubs on YouTube asks how many hours do I have on Reforger? I can double check. Steam says 462. Definitely not as much as some people, but most of my flying time has been on the King of the Hill server. And that King of the Hill server, I think, is a lot harder compared to some conflict servers in terms of how intense they are. And the biggest thing for me is that the King of the Hill servers, with that intensity, it makes it so fun to do these drop-offs. And I have 20,000 drop-offs. I think by the end of tonight, we'll probably be at 21,000, I think, is what we'll probably be at by the end of things. So, once we get those done, Misfit Squad, their most popular server right now is Yellowstone. Copy. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Venom. Thank you. It's on YouTube asks, am I flying a mouse and keyboard or controller? Mouse and keyboard. I made a tutorial video, and I also made a keybind video, and they're both on YouTube. And on top of that, I have soon TM. I will be releasing a landing video as well. Thank you so much, Mason. You're too kind.
Gives you the chop up.
This is more like you're seeing like the live version of what I've learned and using it.
Gives the chop up.
Venom, have you ever tried the King of the Hill servers? Have you ever given them a shot? By chance. I feel like I've seen your profile on their Discord server. Okay, okay. You've not tried the King of the Hill servers, really? Okay. I like them. They're fun. The thing I like about them is your progress is saved. So, like, I'm a level 76. That's months of progress. That's not just, like, a day. And you have, like, money that you can spend on gear and stuff. They said they played WCS servers. They're on the EU4 server lately. King of the Hill is fun. King of the Hill has times where it's more populated. Basically, 7 a.m. Pacific until 3 p.m. Pacific, there'll be EU servers that are full. And then usually, oh god, from that time, like 4 p.m. until like midnight Pacific, I think there's like an NA one that's full. I think. Said, no, I'm on console, so once I install a server, I pretty much stay on it. That's fair. I kind of think it's really crappy, the system they have right now. I don't know why. What's the logic and reasoning? Is there a reason? Why do console players have such limitation? 802 Everything asks on YouTube, do you play any of the Vietnam servers? I haven't yet, but I've heard people like them. So I maybe will consider playing them in the future. There's a lot of servers I want to consider playing. The problem is every single time I've tried a conflict. So I tried Spearhead. I tried multiple WCS servers. I'm trying to remember. There's one other one I think I tried. Every single time it's always been kind of a meh experience. It's like spend 30 minutes to an hour to grind up. And then the problem is like after that, I feel like I'm flying around desperately trying to find anyone willing to fly with me. Dude, our team is holding the point. I'm going blue. Our team's doing too well. Dev said it's the best I can do for console. That's a bummer. I don't actually know why. I'm saying it's a bummer because that has to be so painful. Like, you would have to literally leave your console on the night before and just download it. They said, personally on PC, but I fly exclusively with the controller. That's fine. Totally fine. Thing is, basically, at the end of the day, everyone always has something that they prefer. For some people, flying is just more logical with the controller. Here's my only complaint, which honestly, maybe asking the devs about it would be interesting. Is this New Hampshire map? I actually don't know. Newcastle, the Great Island, whatever that is. Hampshire Farms, maybe it is. The King of the Hill servers, they play on a bunch of random maps. So, like, there's some on, like, Anazay, there's some on, like, New Everon. Okay, yeah, this is the New Hampshire map, I guess. You can't find a keybind that works. So, Mason, one thing for me that was huge, the increase collective was on left shift. Collective up was on left shift, and collective down was on like left control or something like that. For me, that made no sense in my brain. Like, that was so difficult having to constantly like micromanage my speed and stuff. For me, what I did was collective up is on W, collective down down is on S. To me, that makes so much sense in my brain. W go up, S go down, because that's how it's been in every single freaking video game I've ever played. W makes you go up and S makes you go down. So for me, that was just so much more logical. It just made sense in my head. And in the settings, it's under gameplay. You have to turn on where is it? Mouse aircraft control is what it's called. Mouse aircraft control under the gameplay settings has to be on. And then your mouse will control the chopper. Not fully, but it'll control portions of it. Mrs. Fitz also has this map on one of their servers. Okay. See, Agent, I'm a little weird. My niche is like I pretty strictly just like transporting people. And King of the Hill is like streamlined transportation. That's the problem. I haven't found anything close to this.
Get out of here.
In terms of like having the transportation so streamlined.
Problem.
Easy. 802 says, I think that PC controls are easier than the console controls for flying. At the end of the day, I think 802 is just personal preference, right? It's just whatever works for someone and is better for someone. And like, the only thing that I think is a bummer about controller, which I should like reach out or talk to the devs or something if I can try to find a way to, is that if you want to double bind something you can't, the controller can only have one bind, which is a bummer. For me, I wish you could just have two things, because it would be really nice to be able to like use your stick, and then if you don't want to use your stick, and you want to hit another button for some reason, you can hit the other button. Like to keybind it to the A key. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Did that a bunch on a WCS back in the day. Nice. Like I said, Agent, I've had played on W's. I love this song, Poorly. It's so good. Have you heard this one? Doesn't work in other chats, but in Twitch chat, if you type !song, it should pop up and say what it is. Yeah. So clean. Poorly, let me show you another song. Oh no. Lately, I've been very addicted to this song. I played it like right at the start of stream. Like 2 songs I've been addicted to. I also like King of the Hill a lot because the performance is so clean. Like, at least for me on PC, I have a decent computer, 3080 Ti. It's not necessarily a new song, it's just like a new song I've found. If that makes any sense. Like, the song was probably released a while ago, but just recently found it. Ain't no stopping us now. This song's so good. Like flying on controller, my back pedal says E and Q. Okay. Again, it's whatever works for anyone, right? It's whatever works for you, I think is important. If flying on controller is better, then do it. You should not fly on keyboard and mouse because someone told you to. You should do whatever is
better. I have right ahead.
Oof. Sneaky drop off. It's an operator. So it's easier. I think it's at the end of the day, it's just preference. For me, using the controller, I figured out controller flying after like barely any time. I said for me, it's just that limitation. That's the only thing that holds me back. If you could keybind at least 2 things to the same action, then it would be golden. Like controller flying would be really good, actually. Because then what you could do is you could just make it. And maybe this is why they don't want it, but you can do that with PC. So I don't know why they wouldn't do this anyway. Just make it so that you can have multiple keybinds. Because then you can make it so it's like if you press A, your chopper will do 3 motions at the same time. And you could make it so you could just hold A and you'll basically do a automatic little J-hook flip thingy. So, I don't know. I think that would be nice. It'd probably be a nice change because, again, the biggest thing is that they can say it's for balancing purposes, but PC can do it. So that's why I don't think it should be exclusive for one. Because if I go to the settings right now, like under the controls, for the controller, there's only the one option. When you change it, you don't get to set multiple. This song. Importantly, I didn't realize my music technically was turned down a little bit. I'll turn it up a little bit. Your right thumb is down in collective. Left stick for you. See, that trips my brain out, but whatever works for you, dog. Triggers for firing, aiming. Okay. I think I made it so up stick was increased collective. I found this artist because she had a song in Dave the Diver. Crying in prom dress. So good.
Bye-bye.
Am I flying myself? No. I'm the same way? Hell yeah, dude. See, again, at the end of the day, right, you can, if you put the things correctly and you figure it out in your brain, you can add to the dance list. Hell yeah! You think it's a little beat? Think it's a little jammer? Yeah, Mason on YouTube. Like I said, I made a video. You should definitely check them out. A keybind video. That's probably going to be the best interest. Like it is technically 24 minutes, but I talk. I don't think slow is the right word. Like I tried to make sure everything was very clear. So you can probably up the speed a little bit if you want to, and you'll be fine. A little less West Coast swing to this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're good, Mason. No worries at all. Yeah, I appreciate the explanation. I'd have to play with controller more. One of these days I'll try to do like a how to fly with controller thing, but I don't know. I consider myself a baby technically still, because it's like I have under 1,000 hours in the game, and there are people who have hundreds of, like, you know, thousands of hours, like 2, 3, 4,000 hours flying and stuff. I think my advantage that I feel like I had coming into this game was that because I played a lot of a game called BattleBit Remastered that was super arcadey, I kind of brought that mentality to Reforger where it's like, I'm just going to try to just push the helicopter as far as possible. And I see a lot of people when they play this game, they're like trying to just keep it real or keep it as realistic as possible. But I know in Arma 4, they're definitely not going to have the same engine. Apparently, Arma Reforger is going to be way looser. 802 asked if I watched the videos of that person. I don't think so. Do not think so. I also like this song. This is not a dance one though, poorly.
Oh.
It might be. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Anyone's welcome to join Discord. Please feel free. Thing I like the most about the Discord is when people post pictures of their pets. That's the best. That's always a 10. Some people have some really freaking cute pets. Mm-hmm. You dance anything? This is fair. This one's good though. You probably could. Have you heard this one before? Hey, no worries, Venom. Thank you so much. It was good to see you. Sorry, I was jamming. Okay, poorly, but just because you're old doesn't mean you've listened to all the music in the world, dog. Okay? Hey, do you know the band Rare Earth? You know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Rare Earth? You heard them before? Their most popular song is Get Ready. That noise. Oh, that's a freaking boat. The boat has a horn? Why do I get a horn? Where's my horn? One DJ's ass mother flyer. What the? Literally rolls on in. First thing that Jiggle says for the night is calling someone a DJ and ass mother flyer. Well, you know what? Maybe you a DJ and ass decaf drinking mother. For Moon's Discord, nice. Moon's dope, dude. Moon's a cool dude.
Get to the chopper!
What the hell? Is it Mick Villager? How do I say it? Thank you so much for following. Welcome to Flight School. Evening. Have you had decaf coffee tonight, Jiggles? Jiggles is awesome. She is super cracked at some of the video games that they play. In particular, sometimes she do be a little complainy, but definitely will be playing some of the Marvel Rivals. Definitely good at the battle bits. 5 p.m. rolls around, it's decaf time? Oh my god. You're the only person I've known that actually drinks decaf. You know Rare Earth? Damn. Okay, poorly. You know everything. Never mind. You know everyone. My bad. New Marble. How toxic are people in this game to new players? I think it depends on what you're doing or why. I think it depends. Here's the thing. When I first started playing Arma Marble, I legitimately thought I was going to come into a toxic community. I've heard nothing but negativity before playing. After joining, it's been pretty good. It's been like pretty damn good overall. I think the thing that truthfully impacts the answer to that question is that different servers are moderated differently. Some servers don't care what people do, which those are obviously going to have a lot of toxic people. Some servers do care what people do. Those will have less toxic people. So I think it's, I think it depends, right? Like how people do stuff and how they moderate it.
I gotta repair after this guy leaves.
Nice. The Dead South, they have some pretty cool songs. I'm pretty sure they have a song that unfortunately I've had to listen to 1,000 times. Let me see. Yep, Banjo Odyssey. Ah! Orly, there's one viewer who's queued up the song Banjo Odyssey probably legitimately 400 plus times. There's only so many times I can listen to a song about your cousin. Do something crazy, said Rusty on YouTube. Okay, you gotta let me heal up and then I will drop people off and I'll do it just for you. Just for you, Rusty. Radiance? You haven't heard the song? I'm not listening to it. You haven't heard the song Banjo Odyssey? That's literally the effing name of the song, too. It still haunts us? You have? Okay, then you know exactly what I'm referring to. I said I can only listen to a song about that topic so many times. Do the song in Her Story. What song is that? Whoa, that was a little low there. Play like 5 times? Whoa. Nice. Nice. How about we drop immediately on Prio? That sounds good. There's no way this will go sour, right? No, how about we go land on this tower? Sounds even better. Right in the middle of the effing golf course. There we go. Oh god. I died, but others lived. Woo! That's all we need. Care for the kitten? Good night. Thank you, Jiggles. It's good to see you. Is it effed up folk song? Whoa. Her Story is a good game. That's a cool one. That one's all oldish. I think it's from 2016-ish. Could be wrong. You know what's another game? Rusty on YouTube asks, what do you use to fly? Mouse and keyboard. I made a tutorial video on my keybinds that I have personally, and I explain all the keybinds for flying in the game. And I also made a general tutorial video. I'm also very close to releasing a landing video. Ooh. They're all on YouTube. Oh yeah, she was a good actress. It was good. Join Discord? Hell yeah, Mason. Hope to see you more often. You can sign up for specific notifications. That's the thing I like the most about the Discord, personally. Is like some other servers, people just everyone ping all the time. For me, the Discord I have, if I everyone ping, it's like 2 main reasons. One, something insane just happened that I like want to share news about. Or 2, I'm doing like a giveaway. That's like pretty much the only time I do those pings. Everyone pings. But besides that, people just sign up for specific pings for specific stuff. So like there's more like general categories, but then there's like very specific categories. So it's like Arma Reforger is one of its own categories. So anytime I stream Arma, then that means I do that ping. But I also do a shooter general ping, multiplayer general ping, a Twitch live alert. So it's like anytime I go live, you can just get a notification. But your Mason asks, what's my PC setup to have a separate PC for streaming? I do plan on upgrading my PC eventually, Rusty. That would be nice. Something I want to do hopefully the end-ish of this year. 3080 Ti, 64 gigabytes of RAM, like an Intel i7. Have to look up like the motherboard and other stuff. This song is very good though, poorly. I love twang. When you can pull off twang, right? Coming out. Like, it's hard to... I can't do it, but you know what I mean. I don't have a second PC, I just use the one PC. I also technically do multi-stream. I stream very consistently on Twitch. I'm trying my best now to start doing everything also on YouTube. But formerly, I was doing just Arma for a little bit, but lately I've been doing anything. Any and everything on YouTube. But maybe I'll change against and not do that, but we'll see. I don't know if like technically that's like a weird thought I have to think about is like theoretically if someone subbed or followed and then they saw you playing a different game, like I guess maybe that would make them not want to do follow or something, or I don't know. It's like a random thought. Because my only thought is like, maybe I make YouTube just Arma. But then part of me is like, I also kind of want to do like Helldivers tutorials. That'd be kind of cool. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers. It's like it'd be really nice just to make like a what's the best Warbond video, stuff like that. Like top 3 Warbonds every Helldiver should buy first. Easy stuff like that. I don't know. Feel like it'd be nice. So that's why part of me is like stretch out a little bit. And thank you again, Portly, for the song. Do 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 do. Mason just had a big upgrade. No, you're good, Doug. I hope you understand. Just sometimes if the message is a little larger, because it's just a bunch of specs and stuff. I just may not read it out loud. That's dope, Doug. You got to upgrade. That's a big upgrade. I think one thing is in general, streaming almost always will take out your performance. Like it's always going to make your performance way worse. The question of the day, if anyone would like to answer, is, in your opinion, what future invention will change the world of gaming forever? Oh, the 5070 at Walmart for MSRP? What? Maybe I gotta go to Walmart. Yeah, I want to hopefully eventually get like a maybe a 5080, 5090 from what I've heard is really unnecessary. People could do it $500. Jesus H. Freaking Walmart did not understand what they were doing, apparently. So maybe I gotta go to Walmart's. Yeah, did not think about that. Did not contemplate going to freaking Walmart's of all places. Get a graphics card. Orly, you haven't heard Jammer? Throw a Spotify link into a chat, dog. I got you. I can queue it up. One of these days, I'll figure out how to have music for YouTube. Until then. Rusty said, YouTube said basically simulate nerves to feel stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to be a big change. Like, theoretically, you're playing a video game, your character feels an earthquake, and you feel like you literally are having an earthquake. Let me queue up another song poorly. I'll find another one that's like on a bigger playlist I normally wouldn't queue up. Find another little jammer. Bo Burnham is a comedy musical performer, but if you've never heard them, they have some good, interesting songs. Play some older school songs just for you, Portly. How about that?
Oh yeah, you were after that routine. Just the ground. That's the only request. No Naruto. Ah, I see.
So your song might pop up after. This guy's speaking another language.
Okay. Go nice and easy. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Do. It's the only Walmart you've ever been to this whole PC go. That's so crazy to me. So crazy. Now I gotta go visit some Walmarts. Of the King. Queue up a few more songs. This one. Ooh, I think I've listened to this one before. Cue that one up, just in case. Dude, our blue team is getting stomped. They're getting wrecked right now. Dokie. Yeah, you just throw it in and then I can do it. Because then I'll just copy paste it and do it on the shelf. Sick. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Chief on YouTube said, yo, how you been? I've been good. How are you? Philippa on YouTube said, can you explain how to do your J-hook landing? I can do one, but I'm trying to get on the point and on the ground fast. So I have a YouTube video that I made where I go over a flight tutorial. It's kind of like a more intro one that just goes over basic, like goes over flying in general, keybinds in general, but does it pretty quickly, like 12-ish minutes. I do go over the landing I do in that video. I hit basically 3 buttons in combination while tapping my collective down. So I hit anti-torque right, which is like pedal to the right. I hit collective or what is it? Is it called collective? Shoot, what is it called? Shoot, it's the other C word. Which one was it? Cyclic. Cyclic right, anti-torque right, and also tapping decrease collective. And hitting like all of those together and doing my slight or mild adjustments with the mouse. Go. What moves can you show on the vanilla USSR chopper? I'm not good at that one. I'm not gonna lie. I have to work on that one more. The Huey I can do pretty much everything that I could pull off in the Little Bird. It's just slower or it's a little more precise. On the other hand, though, the big Russian one, I still need to practice that one. That one's so big and slow. It's like 3 times slower. MIA is a school bus. It's a school bus inside a freight train. Like, it's bad. In game. Here you go, Portly. Is this some jammer you want? You should add this to the dance playlist. There's a reason why you probably haven't heard it. Yeah, I wish the MI8. See, that's the only reason you've not, because it's from video game. It is a little dancer though. You definitely could dance to this one, dog. The problem with balancing, in my perspective, is like I get it from a realism. Like, yes, obviously one side only has access to certain helicopters or whatever, but it's like I just feel it's so different. Like the Hueys get to drop off so much faster. What up, 39? Does it have name tags off because I'm flying to people? 39, let's go. Sometimes I turn the names off just because I'm trying to see where to land on point.
Problem. I'm gonna wait for these two. Well, Rome, nerd.
This is a jammer, dog. This is a jammer. If you haven't. If you want, feel free to steal it. But also, maybe it's trying too hard. It's been stolen? Hell yeah. Poorly, it's okay if you have to leave soon. Would you like me to listen to your song next, or are you fine with like 2 songs before it? Hey, I'm fine. Yoink all my music, please. If you haven't, please steal my playlists. The classic one, pretty much every song on the classic playlist is gonna appear on the extended one anyway. This one's a little jammer. This one you probably have heard though before. It's actually not from a video game.
Bye-bye.
Postman. This is bring you back. This is too old for you though. This is like your parents would have listened to this. Maybe it would have still been like leaving the radio. But like, I don't think you would have listened to this like on the radio. Face it off to bed. Hey, you're good. I try my best to be live every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I actually, full disclosure, don't normally stream at night, but my wife's out of town, so I'm being a degenerate. Woo! Yeah, this is an oldie. Yeah. The AK-50? Ooh. What level was that? I gotta keep remembering to buy the frog mask. It's important. You're 56? Okay. Yeah, no worries. Hey, I finally got level 75. Level 75, you get the froggle mask. I'm kind of curious. Like, 39, when did you start playing King of the Hill? How many... Does this stat thing tell me how many hours you have? No. I think the Discord version does. That's 13 Arma 3? Damn. Like, how many theoretical hours do you have in King of the Hill, do you think? As how many deaths do you have? That's a better question. How many deaths do you have right now? Because I'm kind of curious, like, does transporting people in King of the Hill make a ton of dough? Fast or kind of normal? Have you heard this one poorly? It's from movie Sinners. I feel like maybe yes. Maybe not. Starts a little slow. Fish, ghost, and goblins. The start is slow, but after the start, it literally becomes like one of the best freaking. Doesn't sound familiar? Oh my god, I'm turning it up. You ready? You're in for an effing treat. This is like one of the best songs ever. Ready? You probably heard a version of it. This is one of the best I've ever heard. It's so clean. 2,768? Okay, we're actually really close in deaths. How many kills do you have? So good, dude. Does it just make you want to dance? This is just like a song that just... Every time I listen to this, I can't help. Like, even if I'm driving, I just like... You're on my chopper? Yeah, what up, Marvel? Wait, what's your name in game again, Marvel? Oh god, now I'm stressing. We gotta make sure it's a good one. It's gotta be a good landing. Oh god. Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love how they say. And it's right here, I think. You still have flying? Okay. Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's fine. Oh god. Run!
Yeah, actually only one person died. Wow. Nice. Oh shit.
Now
Two
you
people.
listen to me, mister. I work for a living. And I mean real work, not writing down gobbledygook. I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
Now you listen here, sleepless addict. I'll have you know that I sell helicopters and helicopter accessories. I'm attempting to get transportation score. See, you may or may not understand this, but in the good old US of A, especially in Texas, transporting people with helicopters is one of the best things you can ever do. I'll tell you what. I always gotta raise my pitch more. I think that's the thing I always do wrong with it. In my head, sometimes like thinking of the voice or hearing it helps a lot. Now you listen here, 39. I'll have you know, those armed little birds, they're some of the craziest things I've ever seen, I tell you what. They'd be shooting my ass out of nowhere. And I'll have you know I got a tiny ass. Hank Hills does have one of the smallest. Peter Clauser said on YouTube, I want to start flying in Reforger, but I'm on PS5. So do you think it's hard to fly on PS5? So Peter, there are some people who claim or say that for them, flying on controller is way easier. No, that full aviator. Let me drop these people off. Thank you, Sleepless. Some people like flying on controller more. What I would say is change. Ooh, this is a good little song. Nice. I would say is try your keybinds. Change your keybinds around. Or your controller binds. That's probably the biggest thing to focus on. No. It's a cool one. Nice. It's a little dancer. I can definitely picture dancing to this one. I'm not a big dancer at all. I'm just saying. Oh. I'd see people dancing to it. Oh, that guy died. I think I don't need to leave. Thank you, Poorly. Nice. How often do you go dancing? A week or a month? Whatever number makes more sense. Polished stuff. Poorly, believe it or not, brother, unfortunately, I'm bigger than you. Unfortunately. Same height. Unfortunately, I'm not the same weight. I danced, maybe. I'm not gonna do the hat. Hat sometimes gives me a headache. Avoid that. Dancing outs every day. Wow. Nice. I mean, honestly, you can just do it at home. Damn it, Husky. No, not the cheese slap. Please. Please. Don't slap me with the cheese. Please, have some manners. Peter on YouTube asked if I fly attack helicopters often. Peter, I'm kind of obsessed with just transporting. This King of the Hill game mode, I have transported over 20,000 people. And you only get credit if you drop them off and you have to be in the zone. So I probably technically have more than that. Because there's sometimes I've done drop-offs that were kind of close, but not close enough. Something about the drop-off consistency and like that routine is just can be dopamine. Why? It just can be. I've been doing well, Husky. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, dude.
I had to wait for the repair, but we're done. I think I'm full.
Pizza rolls? Nice. What kind of pizza rolls? Just like OG. This guy just saying.
Me? No, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't fly with VR. That guy's cool, though. Yeah, you're good. No, he's a cool dude. I got to fly with him. Yeah, I recently started. Oh god, I started flying in March of this year. Look.
Woo. Hey, you're good, Poorly. Thank you so much for hanging out, dog. I appreciate all the chats and talks. I'm serious. It really makes time fly.
Get to the chopper!
What the hell? Sakias, is that how I say your name? B3? How do I say it? Correct me. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. It's fine. Didn't die. Peter on YouTube asks, what's the best way to practice landings? I would say the best way to practice is you're the best player in the server? Ooh. Nice. What level are you? What I would say the best way to practice landings are to consistently practice in Game Master early. So early, get you Game Master comes with the game. Everyone has Game Master. You can spawn choppers when you're in Game Master. That's like the best way to just practice. I did before I ever went into a live server. I practiced drop offs for like 2-3 hours. So I dropped people off for like 2-3 hours before I even considered going into a real server. And I play with my keybinds. I made it make sense and feel comfortable to me. And then I personally believe the hardest server to do drop offs in is King of the Hill. So technically, I would say that may be one of the better places to quote unquote practice. But the problem is people can get mad if you're not very good. So it may be better to just practice a lot in Game Master than maybe start exposing yourself a little bit on conflict servers. Technically, the fastest Gauntlet by Fire way is playing King of the Hill. That's the most Gauntlet by Fire. And technically, you know, if you only drop off a few people, as long as you keep getting better and your drop offs keep getting more consistent. Thank you so much to Kaiso for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Please feel free to join Discord if you'd like. Anyone can join it. Discord.com/invite/your-chopper-pilot. With a community of over now 600 people, which is dope. People post pictures of like memes, their pets, which is awesome. Or other things here and there. Also, always love seeing people post clips of gaming, different stuff that happens when they play games. Always some cool moments here and there. Man, this has been tough. Green is basically controlled game. How many people do I got? 1, 2. Going for a risky one. We're gonna go land on a tower. I'm gonna turn off the names. I think the tower is right by. Oh no, it's straight ahead. Keep wiggling, just keep wiggling, just keep wiggling. Damn it. So close. Damn it. It's hard. There's like one part of the tower that's way more open than every other part. Think the MI-24 Hind is most badass chopper? Hell yeah. There's a lot of cool ones. I like the Little Bird just because it's the most mobile. In terms of just coolness factors, the Little Bird's definitely not number one. Little Bird's not the coolest chopper. But for me, I just like the mobility. Some people have said they're easy mode flying, which sure, whatever. I can understand that. But for me, I think the biggest thing... Well, for me, I think the biggest thing is that it's just... It's the most fun. Yeah, I have maximum fun with it. At the end of the day, what's the point of playing a video game if you're not going to try to have fun? Like, King of the Hill is so... Everything about it is just perfect enough for me. Especially... Might sound so minor, but it's first person only. Oh. Love first person only. Because the thing is, yes, people can have the option to fly in third person. Which is okay. But I feel like flying in first person is just so much more difficult. So knowing that everyone has to be first person is nice. Peter R. on YouTube asks if I play War Thunder. I do not. I've not gotten addicted to the snail. I know many people are addicted to the snail, though. There's a streaming buddy of mine who's actually really good at War Thunder. They mostly play air, which is even cooler. Wanna see if I can find the exact name of his YouTube. Mr. Bound is like only air gameplay, which is sick. Because I know apparently most people, this is trippy, I did not expect this. Most people in War Thunder play with tanks, like they don't like air. Which to me is wild, because it seems like the game's based more around the air. Okay. Let's go where our team's not.
Oh, that's good for you. Nice.
do 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 do.
Good dude. No complaints. A college professor for a living, so I do it for fun. Yes, sir. Good luck. Teach stuff like public speaking. I believe that you guys are gonna win.
Ooh, are they gonna take it away from green? We'll see. Wow, one blue team just got taken out. Sad. Pick them up again. Go pick them up again. I maybe am tempted to try the far left of the golf course. Do do do. Okay. Now we chill. Now we chill. The only thing that is a bummer about the full aviator outfit is that sometimes just a little hot. Hot. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay, okay. One or two more, probably, and then we're out of here. Cool. Guys on a mission to buy a heli, so we're good. Let's do it. Try to go over here. Go behind this house, maybe. So we'll find out how terrible of an idea this is. Cool. Seemed fine, actually. Seemed very fine. Cool. Very cool. Probably do some more rinse and repeating. I think we'll just keep doing that house for a little bit. Green's about to win, actually. No. It's fine. Now we'll go to whatever the next map is. Oh, GG. Sick third night. I'm not gonna lie, initially I thought you called me old. GG's. Look how many times people have said old. Look. And that thing was turned on not that long ago. Do-do-do. It's like a minute for the server to reset. Rude, Husky. Rude. Thank you, though. What the hell is happening? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? This is a dancing Doge. Thanks. Anthony Holmes said, Target 3? Wait, what do you mean? Waiting for King of the Hill to pop up again. There we go. Hell yeah. We're on the King of the Hill server. Yeah, blue. Blue keeps losing. We're on the King of the Hill servers. Or specifically on the NA one. Boop. Boop. Oh. Boop. Eventually we'll be able to get one. War Thunder or Battlefield? Hell yeah. I'm assuming then you are probably very excited for 6. I honestly never really played a Battlefield game either on YouTube. And Battlefield 6, the beta, was one that I put the most time into. Not even joking. It's actually one of the ones I put the most time into. Which is weird.
To me, it's fine. I understand.
Boom, 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 boom. They control point. I love flying so super low on maps. It's fun to basically like touch the floor. The heli. I love.
Oh yeah. All my homies hate night. Okay. All my homies hate night maps, so. Yeah, get ready, friends. No drop off. Strategic drop off where no one dies. We all live. Every single one. Not a single person. Good luck. Yeah, you're an operator.
Doo doo. Got a pre-order, Peter? No, never pre-order, Peter. No, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. I understand. If they do let people in and play earlier with pre-orders too, that'd be kind of a bummer for people that didn't pre-order. But I get it. Beta was very fun. I think for me, it's just because historically Battlefield 6 has kind of been iffy sometimes. I maybe want to wait just a tiny bit. In terms of just seeing how the release goes, seeing if the servers are going to be fine, things like that. I think for me, that's kind of my thoughts. Thank you, though, Husky, for the cheese slap. I know you're probably busy flying, but I appreciate it. The sound effect is so jarring, it almost always makes me like stop talking. You just said their buddy bought it for their birthday. Wow, it was a nice buddy. A very nice buddy. Some other time. Build up a little bit. Pick up some more people.
Get to the chopper.
Do. Yeah, let's go over here. Wow. Despite almost completely owning one portion of the map, some other team's still ahead of us. Okay. Ooh, just drop earlier. Spread them out a little bit. I don't know if the crane thing ain't in the zone. Turn the names off while I fly towards the zone. Okay. It's in the zone? No. Barely not in the zone.
I don't need that. See ya.
I don't need the rotor. Rotor's for suckers. Suckers! Ah, what a beautiful sunrise. Oh shoot. Check my phone. One second. My wife asked me a question, so I'm just checking it out real quick. Need 1 second. Apologies, I'll be back in just a minute. I made a promise to my wife anyway. I'd take a little walk every hour. I'll see you in just a minute. Forgive me. She also wants me to check out something, so I check out and see what's up. Give me a sec. You're back. Thank you. But using the restroom real quick too. If asked me, give her a quick little call. Quick little call-a-roo on the phone. Ah, shoot. I didn't even notice if the music. I think it's okay over there. Do. Definitely during these DGen streams, we've not been consistently walking around every hour. Just fine. Turn the music up for a little too long. Okay. Turn back down a little bit. Showing that song. Oh, Portly. I want to show it to them. See, the real question is, how long am I realistically going to be able to play on this server before it kind of dies out? Okay. At 5, folks. Let's get out of here. It's a beautiful little sunrise. Arma can oddly be very cinematic or just beautiful. Even having settings not very high. Still look really, really good. As much as the crane landing is kind of like a flex, I don't want to do the landing just because it's on the circle, so then they gotta push into the circle. It's kind of a bummer. I think it'd be interesting if it was in the circle. Because then it would be an objective that people could fight over. In theory, you could just take away from some of the other stuff. Maybe it's just kind of too weird. Maybe it just doesn't fit. The other parts of the objective would be too annoying. Yeah, probably.
Bye-bye.
Nice. No rotor brake. These tight landings are rough. Sometimes just going a little too low will make the rotor brake. Doo. Over here. Okay. Pick up more. I don't need to heal. We're fine. Need to get hurt at all. Just chill here for a minute. I wonder what that game Mega Bonk is. Seems like a lot of people like it. Kind of looks like RuneScape. It's a RuneScape Vampire Survivors, pretty much. What it is. Looks like it's probably something like that. Interesting art style for sure. Do. 1, 2.
Bye, Oski. If you're talking, I'm not hearing you. Yeah, put you on the what? By the only way that you can get on top of that rock, or okay. Oh, look, they're parachuting. Cool. No one can see them. Is it this rock or further? No, it's way further.
Hmm.
Oh, that tan tower I'm flying towards now. Let us just go here.
Peter said, "Why do you move your helicopter back and forth with it quickly?" Oh, sorry, Peter. I also missed your mention about the getting shot by a tank. Apologies. Oh Lord. Damn it. I wiggle constantly while flying because I am of the opinion. Now you're good, Peter. Um, because I'm of the opinion that if you fly straight and just keep the heli super stable, while it does look quote unquote cinematic, I guess, may like gaming perspective, I feel like it's way easier for people to land shots if you're just floating and you're not moving much. So for me, the main motivation that I have for wiggling constantly is because I'm trying to avoid getting shot. So that's the main reason I'm constantly doing this, like wiggling, shaking back and forth. It's not because I'm trying to make people seasick or anything. Just because if we get shot, then it reduces the odds that they're going to hit us. Because I've seen far too many clips, far too many, where people are just flying in, not moving at all, and people just line up the shot and then make the shot. So for me, I'm like, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Moving just a little bit or being a little unpredictable. No. Sometimes wiggling, and then if you're really getting targeted, best move is you wiggle and then like hold it and then wiggle back and then go and go. Because what'll happen is if you are wiggling consistently, then people will get used to that consistency too. King of the Hill is a little bit more of a unique beast. I feel like if you can consistently get drop offs in King of the Hill, that's like a completely different game compared to the normal conflict mode. Normal conflict mode, I feel like, is not that hard to drop off people. I've almost never had an issue dropping off people. So what I've done to the normal conflict, like WCS and stuff, is I just will drop people literally on the play, like in the base, because it's just more intense for me. But at the same time, I think I understand. Like a lot of people are nervous when flying, and for me, like the game I learned how to fly on, BattleBit, it's like if I crashed, I had to wait 3 minutes for the chopper to respawn. So the issue is that in that game, it was super easy to die because there's just one RPG and you're dead. The RPGs in that game were super, super good, and you just got 6 of them, and there's 127 people on each side of the game. That's 200 and something people per lobby. So it's like the difficulty was that having to try to constantly dodge RPGs. So it's like I had to force myself to like learn how to fly like a inconsistent maniac on BattleBit. So then for me, it's like I brought some of the trying to be a little bit more arcadey, trying to push the helicopter a little bit more, trying to fly in certain ways a little bit more, like doing spins and stuff. Ronnie says I couldn't get the Xbox version to find a match. Wait, what do you mean find a match, Ronnie? Like you can't find a match to join? Do you have the mods? There's not a normal conflict available? I'm on the King of the Hill servers specifically. It is available on Xbox, but you will have to download the mods. They do have a little bit. They share a lot of WCS mods.
Do the chopper. Let's go. We got a war to win. Let's go.
Team does not control the mosque. We're gonna go towards the south point, I guess. I have no one. I'm gonna chill until we get more people in here.
Get to the chopper. Let's go. Get to the chopper. I should not be in the way.
You play infantry? Normally, just flying. I have, what did I say when I checked? 400 something hours of flying in Arma, 462 hours of flying in Arma. Probably 400 ish of real dedicated flying time. Because the King of the Hill, it's so easy to streamline flying once you level up enough. And level up enough one time, not every single time that you have to play. Because in the conflict servers, you have to level up and rank up every single time that the server comes alive. That's how the game mode works. King of the Hill, you level up to 15 once, and then you're done forever. You never have to level up again to unlock the little bird to fly. Technically, people can buy one for you, and there's a free Huey that spawns, so you can fly a free bird before you unlock one even. So there are technically ways to fly when you're like a low level. You also start off as a level 5. Oh, you just have to get 10 levels. Anthony said horn on YouTube. There technically is no horn in the game, but I have this button. It's like a soundboard. So it's my horn. But I can play it through my mic. I can play it in game for other people. They'll hear it. Okay. Gotta pick up more people. Yeah, I released a keybind video for Arma where I go over all my keybinds, why I set them, but I also just go over each keybind in the game for the helicopter.
Oh god. I'm so sorry.
I did not see them at all. That sucks. No. Names and base for blocking me. Did not see. I don't know how they blew up and I did not die at all. Crazy. Guess I gotta disable the names on the flight back sometimes, huh? Gotta disable on the flight back, I guess. Yeah, trying on YouTube a new vertical format. Like 2 things. I'm using like the little PNG model as opposed to my webcam. Then I also made it lots more gameplay. Kinda. Put a little thing at the bottom too. I don't know. I think it's solid. What does that mean, Anthony? I know what kind of man you are. Wait, what does that mean? Oh my. Do do do. Do 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 do. I still stream on Twitch though with webcam. Normally I don't stream late at night, but Been doing some little late at night stuff. Because my wife's been out of town. I've been a little bit of a degenerate streaming at night. Normally, she and I'll hang out. Normally, I'm not playing video games at night.
You do the jobber.
Guys struggling. Oh, there it goes. Bruh. Some maps are too short. 700 meters is too short. 2,000 meters is like almost too long. 14 to 1,800 meters is like a nice flight distance. Do. It okay. You're in Mali? Nice.
Oh no, what kind of man is that? What kind of man is that?
Archer third, hell yeah, baby. How you doing, bud? Just as you planned. Ooh. What you been up to, dog?
Good luck, friends.
What up, Moose? Hey, you're good. How was Helldivers? Fun? Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Wait, hold on. Is this Josh? Hold on. Would you want to fly a helicopter in real life? If so, which helicopter would I want to learn? Probably like this little one. It's fun. Ashpita on YouTube. You knew it? Damn. Josh meets Josh. Hell yeah. Good to meet you, Moose Man. So yeah, I'm very, very open to discussions too. Because for me, it's like I view streaming. It's not like in my mind. It's not like I'm like, oh, I want to be full time. That's not the goal. For me, it's just like I feel like competition's a weird word, but for me, it's like I'm competitive and I'm always trying to get better in little ways. Trying to improve. Flying an Apache would be dope. Like flying a big ass military one probably would feel pretty cool. Especially because it would just sound so powerful. That would be sick for sure. Man. Wasn't a mechanic all day. Also, tomorrow,
Joppa.
I'm thinking instead of playing Helldivers, because Helldivers, I was thinking I could maybe like take a break on it for like a week, not anything crazy. It's like this week, maybe tomorrow, I do Baldur's Gate 3 and also do it on Thursday. Thinking that might be smart just to kind of get me a little more jump started on Baldur's Gate 3. Same time, I technically said it was going to be only on Thursday, so I don't know if that'd be like if some people can only make Thursday. Want to fly Apache? Psych-guided missiles. Hell yeah. And Arch, I'm super looking forward to the landing video being done. Oh god. I keep talking about it randomly. Very excited. Said before, dude. I think each time a video you've been editing stuff, I think you've been getting it a lot better each time. It's super dope to see. Progress.
I don't need that. It's for suckers.
Oh god. Who saw me? Someone's in that building? Really? Whatever. Do do do. H6M. There we go. Okay. Server's not exactly dying down, but it's getting definitely a lot lower. A lot lower. Not a lot. It's getting lower. Yeah, we need it for several things. Are the clips working? Oh. Not permission access this file? What the F does that mean? Weird. Figure out what the heck happened to my stuff. So,
Oh lordy. Dizzy Chopper, let's go. We got a war to win.
I put those videos.
Okay, dude. I feel like this map is not exactly ripe with a lot of sniping spots, but that's, or at least the part of the map we're at, I should say.
I fit through this palm tree. I feel like yes. Yes. Cool. Cool. So we can definitely fit through this one. Cool. I love flying low. So fun to fly low in this game. Or a battle royale. Wait, what do you mean, Peter? Wait, hold on. I just saw that message and freaking brain registered. In Arma? In Arma has a battle royale, but I think it's only on certain days. Doo-doo. Okie dokie.
That's right, you want somewhere to snipe. Hop back in. Hop back in, I'll take you to a sniper spot. I don't have an engine, but I'll probably be able to lift off. There we go. We don't need that. I think there's a rock or something. Or actually, nah, you'll die on top of the mosque.
Hey, you're a good dog. Hey, you know, you're.
Brother. Hold on, my engine being dead kind of makes this weird. Oh, you're on my left side. Yeah, hell yeah.
You tap, you're good, dog. Do your thing. Moose is all good if you can't hear me. I'd be curious, what games did you play before Helldivers? I know you played some Minecraft. Always interested to know. Jordan on YouTube. What's up, Jordan? You believe. Oh, this is a little sniper spot up here. Whoa. Nah, you can't really get up to it. What's up, Jordan? On YouTube. How you doing? Some of those shots have tracers randomly. Some people are really. Oh. Sniping at that guy, huh? There's someone over here? I'm kind of more into the PvP, Jordan, but technically I could try to get into something. Jordan, were you the one who asked to talk about that server in my Discord, or am I misremembering? I just haven't had a desire for PvE yet for Arma. There might be a time or a point in time where that desire comes out. Almost. Just zeroed. Probably shooting too low. Whee! Back to flying. Build some nice. Hell yeah, dude. Peter, sorry I missed your question. I answered it earlier. I said, would I want to? Maybe. There's not a strong desire. I could consider it. And which one would I? I think the little bird seems like it'd just be a fun one, but something like an Apache would sound really cool. So those would maybe be really cool to do. But realistically, could a civilian never fly something like an Apache? Probably not. So I'm fine. Not realistically trying to make that a goal. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, tomorrow night. I have to double check the time. But tomorrow night at some time, I'm going to be playing with some Arma people. I think like 3 other Arma people. I see, Jordan. I see. Well, Jordan, like I said, dog, I'll consider a PvE mission or PvE gameplay. Like I said, just I haven't had a desire for PvE yet. That's the only dilemma.
Jabba. You okay there?
Got a PvE with you? Have you found a PvE you like on this one, Robo? What the hell? Stepdad Brad? What the fuck, Prime? You're far too kind. You can use that actually anywhere, dog.
Oh god, too close there.
Thank you so much. You're far too kind. Welcome to the Premium Pilots Club. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's your name in game? Is it the same? Oh, yeah, it is. Hell yeah. What up?
Going up, step.
Thank you. You're too kind. I appreciate it. You play Armor. What level are you? You may not be able to tell me because we're about to drop in and stuff. So sometime I try my best to find the best landing possible, but sometimes it just doesn't work out just because it could be hot, dog. 7, you think? Nice. It should show on the right side of your screen. But hell yeah. King of the Hill, I love King of the Hill. I'm level 76. I played too much. It's like the only server I put time into. I have way too much fun on this one that I don't have a desire to play another one. That's the dilemma that I have right now. Played Arma 3 King of the Hill a lot. Nice.
Go.
I know a lot of people who played a lot of King of the Hill.
Hey, it's okay.
I know a lot of people that play.
No. It's fine. Kill me. Do it. Do it. I give you permission. Shoot me. I give you permission. Do it. That didn't work.
I know perks is something that people like. Stepdad Brad did it. Yeah. What are other things that Arma 3 did? I should remind my 2 nights on the Integrity Insurgency server. Nice. And that's on Reforger. Very cool. Very cool indeed. There's someone in on YouTube, Robo, that's talking. They have a little PvE server. I think it's called 82nd. So they're trying to Get more people to play on their PvE server. Robo's a notorious server hopper, though. They're always trying out a new server here and there. Luckily, that's the pro. Being on PCs, you can at least download the mods fast. You had to effing slowly download all the mods each time. Holy. Those are marvels. God. And Dan on YouTube said, bro, will I eat potatoes? Yes. Gordon said a lot through so fun. Hi. Do. Mandan, I do not know what your message means. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh. Arma 3 had a lot. I forgot on YouTube? Me? No. Did not forget. Potato will I eat? That's what your message said. Yes, I eat potatoes. Why not? What's wrong with potatoes? This guy keeps asking if I eat potatoes. Ah! Type yes. Yes.
Did Chapo?
I know a lot of people liked Arma 3's King of the Hill. So I'll definitely have to maybe try it out someday, but Flight Engine apparently is very different. So I would have to learn a lot. I would definitely have to learn a lot. Okie dokie. I answered you, Peter. Did you not hear my answer, Peter? To the LE question. Then do. I think I answered it about 3 times.
Get out of here.
By myself. It's fine. Do. Bruh. Jordan on YouTube asks how long you streaming. I actually think I might be chill. We did a little 4 hours, which is dope. A little late night 4 hours. If you're watching on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to stream Baldur's Gate 3 on YouTube as well. I'm trying see if I could multi-stream things more consistently, especially having a vertical version of stuff. If you haven't, please join the Discord. I also tried something a little different where I tried the vertical video with like the little PNG eagle. So I think that will be cool. The Discord community, please join if you haven't. I put the invite in chat. Discord.com/invite/your-chopper-pilot. You can get notifications for when I play Arma specifically. If you're on YouTube, thank you. I'm gonna wrap up on Twitch.